People.
How's it going?
What's up? Been live again. What's going on, everybody? And Eber said that Rob Blumberg again was the winner of the contest.
Oh, awesome. He's a definite prize winner.
Oh, he is. That guy wins all the time.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? JDS. Aaron was here. Still here, Aaron? JDS says dislike squad reporting for duty.
Awesome.
I like it.
Yeah. Aaron's looking for some chickens. I'm into Payne's here. Eber.
And Russ.
I didn't get a chance to watch the flashback or whatever you did.
No, I missed getting the notification, and then it was gone. It was up for it was like a 10-second video or something, and then it just disappeared.
Okay. And then Chris Jackson's in the house.
What's up, Chris?
Fellow North Carolinian. How do you say it? Carolinian?
Kakalakian. I believe it's supposed to be Carolinian, but
okay.
Whatever. I call it North Kakalaki.
Whatever floats your boat. Kakalakian.
Yeah, I like Kakalaki. I don't know why. It just cracks me up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Each his own. The random family man's in here.
Oh, what's up, random family man? And there's one of the guys. What's up, Beatty?
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Hey, man, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Good. Just rushing. I heard my phone ringing, so I ran to my computer and I turned on. How you doing? Oh, let me turn off my thing.
Lord Calvinist.
Oh. Yeah, gotta love that delay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's some setting you could do with the latency or whatever on when you set up the stream that you can go and you have a lower picture quality, but you have a smoother stream or something. I don't know if that's true. Haven't attempted it, but
yeah, I think it's on the settings or whatever of the live stream, like when you set it up.
Yes.
I think mine's set up as I think you can do like low and it like you have less of a delay, and then there's normal, and then high or something like high quality, and there's a longer delay. I think I'm on the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm streaming it on my phone right now. I just muted it.
So I heard you were out watering.
Yeah, I got a couple more peppers too.
There you go.
Yeah, I tried to do one of those foliar sprays at nighttime because I had a lot of yellowing of the leaves.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll work.
Did you have a lot of rain?
No, it hasn't rained in like a week.
Okay. Have you fed them besides foliar spraying them?
I fed them like a week ago. But that was about it. I'll probably do it tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know I had one of my Mojo peppers that was pretty yellow, and just gave us some fish fertilizer, and it did well. I mean, of course, I got the slow release fertilizer on there anyway, but gave it to them some fish fertilizer and it seemed to help. So it worked out pretty well. Then I gave them some another kind of add-on too. I gave them some Big Ups powder, which is like strong on the phosphorus and stuff. So it seemed to help. Thank you, BD. I appreciate that.
Helping you out, man. I love that.
So it's all good. Yes, I'm here, and I say hello to everyone in the chat. But BD said it first, and I appreciate it.
Chris said, "Sorry for being away from the pepper community. I just don't have the time to anymore to grow, to produce videos. I'm traveling for work a lot. I can't contribute. I'm guilty of that as too in the pepper community. So
Yeah,
me and Chris both apologize.
yeah. It was good though, man. He had a good run, man, before he got his job. I mean, you always got to go with your career. That's what you got to do. I mean, you got to support all this stuff somehow. So if you don't have your career in check, I mean, it's gonna be tough to do things. So you get ahead on that, and then maybe come back in a little while. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I try to at least scroll through every day and like see what everybody's up to, and if I can throw the plus ones. I'm really bad at forgetting that. I got it down to a science on the YouTube videos because, like, I'll click on somebody that I know's video. The very first thing before the video even pops up, I'm clicking that thumbs up. Like, I do that every single time.
Yeah.
I forget about that because it's always at the bottom of the pepper lovers. You always got to get to the bottom of the thing.
Yeah, I'm only ones I'm not doing is like JDS. Any of JDS's post, I'm not doing that. He's in the dislike crew, so I'm not going to do any more for JDS. So hell with him.
Nice. JDS just got done watering his plants too.
Yeah, so he just started some more peppers too.
Mr. Mustache disses me. He's going to get dissed too. Not really. I sent him some seeds. He got them today, so I'm glad they made it okay. It looked like they all look good. So that was a good thing.
Hey, congrats to Rob too for winning Eber's contest. I just seen that.
At this point, I think it's rigged.
Yeah, gotta be.
I think it's rigged. I mean, I don't see any other way possible that he could win pretty much all of Eber's contest. So I don't know. I think it's a conspiracy or something. So we'll have to get with Eber and Rob and see what they got going on. If they're doing some behind the scenes trading or what. Like, hey, I'll give you this if I win this contest. Hey, I want those death nuts, Eber. Give me that. Hey, look at my pod. This is the best pod. I want this one right here. Hey, oh, there you are. What's up, Rob?
What's up?
So what are you paying Eber behind the scenes?
It's not my fault that my pick got the most likes. Me and BD were tied, but BD liked my picture because I liked his picture, and that was the winning vote.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, I'm surprised a lot more people didn't enter or vote. There's like 5,000 people in the PLC, and he shared it like 10 times. And, I thought more people would vote or enter it.
I had more likes on my picture when he posted it the first time, but then he deleted the post and reposted it. I had like several people plus one my picture before that didn't come back and plus one it again once he like redid it.
Yeah. So.
But I was telling Eber on Hangouts that like me and BD were talking about how when there's contests like that going on, it should be like pinned at the top of the PLC for like the time the contest is running. That way it doesn't get lost. Because I mean, especially these days, since there's so much that people are posting, posts just kind of get lost in the masses of all the people posting.
Oh yeah, there's some posts lately.
I mean, yeah, it's like 30 minutes. There's like 12 posts.
Did you see that post like from last night or whatever? That Dave guy in West Virginia shows us a big old field of peppers and all kinds of crap all laid out nice with all the plastic down and everything. I'm like, man, look at this guy. He really does know how to grow at home in West Virginia.
I think I've seen that. That's a new member, right?
Yeah, he's kind of new. He's still learning. He's a beginner. But he'll get there one of these days. I'm pretty sure he'll figure out how to grow some ahi lemon drops or ahi pineapples one of these days. Yeah, I don't think he's got it down to science how to produce ahis yet. So one of these days he's going to figure it out. So when he does, watch out.
Ahis are hard to grow.
Yeah.
They don't produce very much.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just found that out this week because like every ahi that I have just popped off with like 13 pods, like right off the bat.
Yeah. Mine are doing really crappy. I don't even know what an ahi looks like.
Oh,
Yeah,
the ahi Rob.
I still haven't figured out what these ahis are, but I'm familiar with the aji varieties.
Oh, yeah, the ajis. Yeah, you gotta love the ajis.
Hey, I don't even grow peppers. I only grow chilies, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're a chili grower.
Yeah, I only grow chilies. I don't grow peppers.
So what's up, Matt?
So,
Everyone in the chat.
I did try all of them.
Rob just does a blanket statement. Hey, everybody in the chat. Yeah, I meant you.
Yes. I still had a hurting on one of the pods. That one pod Matt sent me still. I actually ate it when I was talking to Rob, but it was pretty bad. So that Ghost times Reaper times Unknown Chocolate. Yeah, that thing was bad.
Yeah, you said it lit you up pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have ate that much of that one. So
not that early in the day on an empty stomach, at least.
Well, no, but I'm an idiot, so I do those things from time to time. So I was curious.
I do that too.
We were talking or whatever, and I was just curious. I was like, well, let's see how hot this thing is. It looks nasty. And then, yep, it was. It's a pretty damn hot pepper.
Yeah, I made the mistake or poor judgment call. Not necessarily a mistake. It was just a poor judgment call. It was one day I woke up and I was like laying around in my room, like just having a lazy morning, probably looking at PLC posts, and I was like, oh, I'm hungry, but I didn't feel like going to like make anything. And I like looked over next to me and I had a bag of some of my hot chocolates in there. I was like, that's kind of breakfast. So I just ate like several pieces of my hot chocolate on an empty stomach, and that kind of tore up my stomach pretty good. And when I say several pieces, I had like a small handful, and it was like severe cramps after.
Yeah. Yep, that is definitely beating. That one's a mean one. I'm still going with the Unknown Long is like a bootla. I'm still almost convinced the Unknown was the part of a bootla or something in it. So
it was crossed with pepperettes.
I don't know what it was crossed with. All I know is hot. I mean, it was really hot. Cemetery 76 is in the house.
What's up, Cemetery?
What up, Cemetery?
JDS, no, I didn't watch that video, but I still have that window open. I think my problem is I use two different computers. This one for live streaming, and then I have my main computer, and I left it open on the streaming one. But I'll watch it after I'm done tonight.
I feel so bad for everybody out there that has videos I haven't watched yet. It's not that I don't want to. There just simply isn't enough time in my day to do everything that I need to and catch up on like everybody's videos. I've been slowly catching up on stuff. It's hard.
Later, Chris. Chris is out.
Yeah, Chris.
Gotta work.
Later, Chris.
Later, Chris.
Work.
Yeah, I was asking Cemetery if he got that hot sauce yet, that Low Mountain hot sauce he wanted.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know. I was actually talking to Dave the other day, and I forgot to bring that up. I messaged him like the second he won. I was watching the live stream, and when he said Dave won, I'm like, Dave. But it says no, but I haven't checked the mail either.
up, Chad?
Hey, Chad, how's it going?
Oh, it's Chad. What's up, man?
Oh,
Any
Chad.
wine bottles?
All right.
Oh, the mini bottles.
That was great.
99 bananas.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember those. Then he made that cool Jeopardy wheel, right? He got to spin it, and whatever it landed on, he drank it, I think.
Pretty much, yeah. What's up, Aaron?
yeah, I think I said hi to Aaron, but if I didn't, what's up,
But
Aaron?
yeah, I think Aaron just came in. The other, that was Bear early. Oh, yeah, he's okay.
No, he was in there earlier. I think I meant to say it and I didn't.
Okay.
Ooh, cemetery's off for a week. You should go get some beer.
I'm getting
Yeah.
close. I got to make it till next Thursday, and I'm off for a week. I'm looking forward to it. Always good to take a break.
Chad, whenever you make that next round of airplane bottles, be sure to try to find this Fire on the Mountain cinnamon whiskey. This stuff's awesome. They've got it all around here in the mini bottles. That's one of my favorites. It's way better than Fireball.
Fireball.
It's got like a legit cinnamon, like natural cinnamon flavor and real sugar.
Yeah, I kind of preferred to. I don't know. I don't like to like switch up. So I don't like to drink beer and then drink liquor. I'd rather stick with one. And if I'm drinking beer, I'd like to stick with one brand. I don't like to bounce around because that's the only time I ever seem to get a hangover. But I don't know. You got to admit, like if you went to the bar and got a shot, or if you went to the liquor store and got those bottles, it's way, way cheaper to get the little bottles at the liquor store.
Oh, sure.
It's way better. Like if I'm gonna buy something in a bigger bottle and they've got the mini bottle, I'll 9 10 times buy the mini bottle first just to try it, see if I really want to commit to a big bottle. Because like you, I don't like switching around on brands too much, but I also do like variety and I like trying new stuff. I'm just not going to commit to, let's say it's a $40 or $50 bottle. I'm not going to buy that just to see if it's going to be good or if it's going to be crap. I'll buy a mini bottle, even if it's $2 or $3 or $4. I'll buy a little bottle to try it first, and then decide if I really want to get the bigger bottle.
Yeah. And Aaron said beer and liquor will make you feel sicker. I believe you meant to say beer before liquor, you never sicker, and liquor before beer, and you're in the clear. I remember that. Didn't they teach us that in health class in school? Pretty sure not.
I thought it was beer before liquor, never sicker. Liquor before beer, never fear. No,
Or
You're in the clear.
something. I don't know.
It's
I
liquor
don't
before
care. I could do mix and match. That doesn't work for me. I'll drink a beer. I'll drink a shot. I'll drink a beer. I'll drink mix it all up. I don't care.
me too. It doesn't really faze me.
So I don't know. No, Matt, I'm not converting my backyard. The other half, well, it's not a half. I could do another third. I'm not doing anything. No, that's it. I'm trying to figure out a pathway how to get through my plants. That's my goal.
Get like some zip ties and just start zip tying branches to branches so that you can make like a pathway, just so you can make it right between them.
No, I'm just breaking crap. If the branch breaks, it just breaks. That's a new pathway. I'm serious. I'm not even joking.
That's kind of how I've been doing my stuff because I can't bring myself to trim anything. Even though earlier on, like I was talking to Charles about, I was like, I'm totally gonna trim branches to like keep a pathway, and Charles agreed. He was like, I'm totally gonna do that too. And once they're there, it's so hard to trim them. You see every like possible like node as being like something new.
No, you just see my big fat butt try to do the maneuvers like this. I'm doing them like that, and then I guess I could start doing the new craze, the chicken dance. Start doing my head like this and shit too. So that's the new craze, chicken dance. It's like the old headbanger type thing. I guess you just act like a spaz. So anybody could do it. All you do is stand up and do it, and just start acting like you're, you know, acting all foolish. So
That's how I do it.
JDS says, I think he mixed it up. He says no team and I, but I think he means there's no I in team, but there is an M and an E.
yeah. So I saw that. That was crazy. The chicken dance things people come up with. The chicken
I
dance.
still say you just need one of those. You need one of those little mechanics like rolly flat things where you lay on your back and like roll around underneath.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get a creeper.
A creeper, yeah.
I'm gonna get a creeper at Pet Boys. Just get the the triple extra fat one, so it can could fit me. You could put a
You just film your state from that angle, looking up, and just lay there and point up and be like,
yeah.
And that one's my King Starland Sunburst. Over here is the Stargate. You're just like pointing upward.
That would be great. You see through all the branches and pods, you just see the shade cloth right over top.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, what's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Cemetery must just check. Said no hot sauce yet.
Yeah. I mean, I saw like today going to plants. Like I've talked to Rob, you heard from Dave or whatever else. This guy, someone was asking Max Kalk, from Germany, how do you get your pepper plants to look the way they do? He said nothing. I let them do their own damn thing and let them grow. That's what you do. You just, I mean, there's no harm in trimming the lower branches, to get some light space or whatever else. But just don't mess with them. Just don't jack with the damn thing. They're like, well, how do you get them so wide? How they're doing this stuff and that. Just let them do their thing. They'll do it. I mean, I haven't touched any of them damn plants. Look at my plants. They're not the fullest. They're not the fullest, maybe, but I don't jack with those damn things. I mean, the only thing I topped tiny once when it was in the tent. And then I let it go until I changed pots because I kind of timed it so I knew I could get it to a 5-gallon or whatever and let it do its thing and then put it in the 65 and it'll be done. I mean, if you look at my first pictures, when I put it in the 65, it looked pathetic. It was out of that 5-gallon, looked like nothing. Now that thing is like, crazy. I mean, if it wasn't for the heat, all those 3 gajillion flowers would probably set pods already. I mean, I can't tell you how many flowers are on that damn plant. But of course they drop because it's, today is 101 and it sucks. But, it is what it is. I mean, hopefully
it'll. Brain is though, like, I didn't do anything to it. That thing lived its life inside from December until like whenever it was in the clear to start even moving stuff out towards the end of April, and moved back and forth a few times in and out. But then I planted it in the beginning of May, I think, and that thing was like this tall, untopped, just a straight, hadn't even forked. It was just a little plant, and I put it in that giant trash can, and now look at it. And what I've done to that to get it to that size is absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Well, look at the plant that I sent you. I mean, that Naga that I sent you is gigantic now.
And it looked like shit after it got broken in the mail. It looked horrible, but it came back and it looks great.
Yeah. I mean, I have a death spiral that was just a nub. I mean, I was on a call with Rob, and I was like, I guess I'm going to cut this back to nothing. I took a picture, and there's just like a little nub. I took it out. Even if you look at the when I first took out my garden, those plants, they were all wiry because they were all together in that big canopy in that 4x8 tent. I mean, they were just, just all together. They were not that impressive looking as if you've seen some, people look straight out of the cups. They look all impressive and stuff or whatever else. I didn't do anything. They just put them in the ground and let them go. And that's all you got to do. Just make sure they have enough fertilizer. Make sure you have good dirt, and hopefully everything, the conditions are right, and they'll do just fine. I think the shade cloth helps out tremendously as well, especially in my climate.
I thought my Scotch brain was going to die for like a week. I think I remember talking to you about how I was asking, like, what does it mean when the leaves like lose their shine? They started getting like leathery feeling and looking awful, and the plant was always wilty, and it just looked like it was dying. And I was convinced that it had water in the giant trash bin, but then one day I was like, maybe this thing's just thirsty, and I gave it like a good gallon of water, and then it looked good as new. And I was like, I guess that like the entire past week it looked like it was dying. It just needed water.
Yeah, I mean, Dave did a whole video on that stuff too. He said, let your plants talk to you. Just look and see what the hell they need. I mean, are they saying, I need water? Do I need this? And then like a lot of people have a lot of rain, just like I was explaining, I don't know if we're just talking together or whatever it is, just like who grow hydroponically inside. When they do a flush, they do a feed water, feed, flush, whatever it is. It's the same thing. They just flush all the stuff, and when you flush all the nutrients out, you just start over. And a lot of times, especially in container gardening and stuff, they just all the stuff just gets wiped away. After the hurricane last year, when I came back, the plants they didn't do as great. I mean, at that point, I just had too many other things going on. I was like, whatever they produce and give is what they give. But they had so much water when we had 30 something inches in 3 days. I think it was like 40, 50 for the week. When they just had too much water and everything was gone out of that soil in the container. And you just got to go and try to make it come back and feed it and try to do your best to get what it needs in the soil.
What's up, Susie?
What's up, Susie?
Hey, Susie. Volleyball tournament?
Yeah, you got footage of volleyball for us?
I chose a slow release fertilizer, but that doesn't change the fact that I don't occasionally, give it some other fertilizer, like some fish and seaweed or master blend occasionally, because that's just like direct to the point. I think even I think Jeff Hobbs was on talking about nectar for the guys. He's like he sometimes goes and gives it a bump when it needs it, as opposed to the regular schedule that he's on fertilizer wise. So if you need something here, you need something there, you just give it occasionally. So
yeah, Miracle Grow this year, which I know that a lot of people kind of look down upon Miracle Grow, but I was watching like Kang's comparison video where he did like 4 different nutrients and even did like master blend as one of them, I think. Did like a comparison between 4 of them, and like he said the tomato plant food Miracle Grow like was one of the best ones out of the 4 that I think he did on Scotch Brains or something.
Sure. I mean, going back to the Dorset Naga, Nigel, that was all that was fed. It was fed Miracle Grow. It was the UK version or whatever, but just the Miracle Grow. And I believe that's what they fed it. I'm not sure what the feeding schedule was like, but that's all they did. They used, I believe, their local compost or whatever as soil in those 60, I forgot how many quarts, like 117 liter pots or whatever it was. So I think that's like 60-something gallons. But, that's all they did. It's just, fed it Miracle Grow and stuff. And like I said, for me, I've only fed mine a handful of times. I don't go out there and feed it every week. It looks good. So I leave it alone. I mean, and then occasionally I'm like, well, I haven't fed it in a week or 2 or 3 weeks or whatever it is. I'll go dump 2.5 gallons of fish fertilizer or master blend or whatever. So that's the only plant that I have that I'm not using Osmocote. So the only thing it does is it just goes and gets occasional master blend, 2.5 gallons every couple weeks, and or the fish and seaweed with a little bit of that Big Ups from Humboldt. I forgot what the company was, but yeah, I do that occasionally.
Yeah,
My
I was
stuff
on the
ground
with
is
Master
really
Blend kick for a while,
Yeah,
but
and like I said, it was fine. I mean, like I said, then it's I have drip lines, so uh, it gets 4 gallons per hour. Of course, I'll only do it for 5 minutes each time, each cycle, but I have two-gallon emitters on there, so it gets it has 4 gallons per hour total worth of emitters, but only a 5-minute duration, 3 or 4 times a day. So
I need to like get back to trying Miracle Grow because I know a lot of people have said good things about it, but for the longest time, like since '08 until what 2 or 3 years ago, I was just 100%, organic or
right,
trying to be, as close as I can be. So I had tons and tons of Miracle Grow and I just set it aside and didn't do, I gave most of it away and all that stuff. But, man, I mean, I was having okay. My biggest problem is we have so many trees around here, we don't get enough light. So
right,
that's my biggest problem. So no matter how good I can grow, I'm limited because I don't get as much light as I should. But
right,
that being aside, then I went to That's why I went to aquaponics because that's 100% organic. All you got to do is control what you feed the fish, and make sure that's organic, and then it's 100% organic.
right.
And but then like when I started getting into the hot peppers, I was doing the aquaponics, and Dave's like, "Hey man, how about if I send you some hot pepper seeds? You think you can grow some?" I'm like, "Sure." Well, I was having such bad luck with the peppers that I was growing in aquaponics. I was like, I need to switch this up. That's when I went to hydroponics, and that's kind of the only thing that hasn't been organic, since I started growing in, I don't know, '05 or '04
Yeah.
or something.
I mean, last year's grow, all mine was organic. I mean, that's well, I take that back. Half of the year was because technically you can't say that you use nectar for the gods and say that you're organic since it's not certified organic because the way that they derive the calcium.
Yep,
So
everything's got to be Omri.
yeah, so it's got to be specific. So it's derived in a different form. The way that it's not certifiable as organic. So I used that for half the year, but the other half was I used. No, sorry. I used the Neptune's Harvest Fish and Seaweed emulsion, and then mix that up with some Epsom salt, and that's pretty much it. That was my regimen on that. This year, I know I had 3 times the plants. I damn sure wasn't gonna water all those by hand and fill all the. I mean, I have 2 watering cans, but that's a lot of trips. I mean, so there's no way I'm gonna just do all that. Or I mean, there's other ways to do it too. I mean, you can get buckets, fill it up, siphon the water, do it. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you could do.
It's still a lot more work than Osmocote, which Osmocote in past years has always been what I go with too. You just take a handful, throw it around there, it's done.
Yeah, I mean, it's so easy. I mean, you can do all the plants in just a matter of hour or so. Just throw all that around, and I found that another good use for a back scratcher. Back scratchers work great to kind of scratch all that Osmocote or anything that you do a top feed on, on the top soil. It works great to scratch all the surface in on the top. So when you do that,
Scratch it up and like put your Osmocote and then scratch it up again. It'll kind of like put it under.
just use a back scratcher. I use one of these.
It's a good idea. I usually do it with my fingers, and then next thing you know, you got dirt under your nails. And look like you've been
Yeah.
working on a car all day.
Just use one of these little back scratchers that have the little nail things, and just stand at this level and just scratch each pot or whatever, and just work it in. Works for me. Then I don't have to bend over so much and do whatever. So I mean, feeding them is easy. You can use the measuring a spoon or whatever else, but you kind of gauge how much it is, how much 2 tablespoons is or whatever it is.
I've always just kept it in a bag, like a big gallon Ziploc bag, and I just go out there and I know about what 2 tablespoons looks like in my hand, and I just kind of scoop it in my hand and throw it around.
And then I purposely under fertilize so I don't go over, so I never have a chance of giving it too much.
I do the same thing too.
So if it says 3 tablespoons per 5 gallon, I'll give it 2.5. So I go underneath the mark.
JDS wants to know the pink bottle of Osmo.
I bought 50-pound bags.
Oh,
So mine's in big bags. So
where do you get it?
I got it at Amazon.
Oh, okay. And that's in the granule form, like the little pellets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, if the first, I did go to Home Depot and buy the one with the shake container or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's just the Osmocote 14-14-14, not the plus or anything, just the classic.
A lot of times you can get different co-ops and big bags of it too.
Yeah. Now, Aaron has mentioned, Bear. He's mentioned in the past, like all the Mojo guys, all the, Fada, all them, they use Osmocote Pro, which is a different NPK rating, but it's kind of costly here. It's not, used as much, but they use that for all the growers. So Mojo and Fada, they both use those in Italy. So that's pretty common. And like I said, that's another one that's, Kang's used. Numerous people in the PLCs used, and the solo cups to start them out, just like 1 or 2 pellets or whatever it is. And, so many people have used that. So it's good if you're just, not wanting to have to fertilize often. Because, for me, I go out there, it's like I do it every 3 months.
And they're asking, Julian's asking, hey, Julian, is asking if it's the pink Osmote. I don't think so, because I have pink right here, and it's 19612.
Yeah. So I use the which is the green. It's the green in those. So it's 14-14-14.
Gotcha.
So that's the plus. The pink is the plus. The green is just the regular. So it's 14-14-14. So it's just an even NPK. Just across the board, it's even. So you're just giving it a balanced a balanced fertilizer.
Hey, Charles, remember I was telling you about that, what was it, that water timer I found on sale?
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, cool.
It was like only like $5.
And you gonna start using it, or have you already?
I'm gonna use it. I gotta get some irrigation stuff, like some emitters and stuff like that. I'm just gonna test it out and see how that goes on a couple of plants.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it was normally like $20 or $25. Nobody was buying them, so they marked it down and kept marking it down.
Yeah, anything you can do to take some, shave time off from doing this stuff. Of course, you want to spend time in your garden, but there's no sense in staying out there doing it. Like for me, the drip thing is the easiest thing because you don't have to worry about anything for watering or whatever else. It's all time. The only problem is going to be your emitters. That's going to be the hardest thing because a lot of times they get clogged. They get clogged from when you actually puncture the hole, no matter what type of punch you have to punch into the main line. Some of them, they're just, for me, last year on the 50-something plants I had, I used what they call the Cobra heads, But all the ones I got this year, I don't know if I got a bad batch or what, but they all were crap as far as emitting water. So I just got the little buttons and just you get the little holders, the Y holders, and just use the button emitters and put on there, and that works fine.
Yo, what's up, Joe?
So I have very little problems. What's up, Joe?
What's up, Allie?
Hey, Allie.
Hey, who won Batman's giveaway last night? I forgot.
I believe we were talking when that was going on.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch the ending of it. I didn't see who won.
Then I think he did another video after that, but I was asleep at that point. I think he did Russ's Mail or something. I saw. I mean, I haven't watched it yet though.
Oh yeah, I seen that one. I was watching that one.
I
Live.
watched.
Hey, what's up, Joe and Allie? Anybody else? I thought I had the green Oskamate or whatever the heck that stuff's called, but I don't. I have some other plans.
I'll be back in a second. I'll show you which one I bought and I use. That you can get at the store. I mean, like I said, you can't get the bags, the 50-pound bags or whatever. But like I said, most people aren't going to need 50-pound bags anyway, because 50 pounds is really for 180 plants for the whole year. That's what I figured. So hopefully I did it right. My math does suck sometimes, but I think I did it right. Hold on.
Yeah, that pink stuff. I think I've had that for like 4 or 5 years. But like I said, I don't use it. My mom bought it for like the flower beds and stuff, so that's what she uses it on.
I see JDS said, when am I going to upload a video of my peppers in my garden? I still have like 20 of them in like 1 gallon fabric pots. I got to transplant.
You need to make some videos.
Hey, they're getting pretty big though for those containers, man. They're like 2 feet tall by like almost 1.5 feet, 2 feet wide.
Yeah. JDS. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Oh, there you go. You're still muted.
Oh, that's the one that says Osmo code for plants and plants and vegetables, or flowers and vegetables. But that's like 14, 14, 14.
I cannot. I was just trying to look it up online and see if I could find it. I can't for the life of me remember. Mine's not actually Osmic Coat, but it's something like that. But mine looks, it more looks like little like pebbles. I mean, it's still the small little granules, and it's not even going to come close to showing up on there. But it's like little multicolored, looks like little rocks.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like you got a bag of pot there, Rob.
Well, it's not. It's definitely some granular fertilizer.
Well, that's also how Nectar for the Gods one shot looks as well.
Yeah, it looks similar to that, but how the one shot is more like dull colored. This is almost like little like crystal looking things.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, because I mean it's. I'll be back again. Hold on 1 second.
Hey, has anybody ever seen those Holland Sprite bells before?
Yeah,
I have them growing.
Hey, I was at this grocery store called Winn-Dixie earlier, and they were selling them there. They had like 50 of them.
dang.
I was gonna buy one. I was gonna buy one just to eat it and save some seeds out of it. They look crazy. Almost like they almost look like a red and yellow tie-dye stripes.
I've actually heard of Winn-Dixie. I think I've actually been in one. Are they in Florida? You're in Florida, right?
Yeah, South Florida.
Yeah, I think I've been in one. I think when we went to Orlando, we ended up going to a grocery store. I'm pretty sure that's where we went. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I've been to one or two in Florida.
I know we don't have them anywhere around here. We just got we just got a Harris Teeter not too long ago, and then just this year we got a Publix. But I've
Yeah.
never set foot in a Publix yet. So
They got Publix all down here.
The
do
best.
they? Yeah, we got we only have 3 grocery stores around here. We had one for the longest time, and it was Food Lion, and it's based out of North Carolina.
Yeah, I know Food Lion.
Salisbury, North Carolina. And from what I've heard from one of their employees, a lady that I worked with, she said that not only are they out of Salisbury, North Carolina, but they had, I don't know, like before crowdfunding was a thing, they kind of did like a crowdfunding in the city or town or whatever. And because the town helped them out and allowed them to expand, they give back to the town. So like every year, a portion of their profits goes to their town, like to the actual people within the town. And I always thought that was really cool. So I'm kind of a fan of them.
And see, and that's Nectar for the Gods one shot. It's I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like almost like gravel.
Yeah.
So, like chicken. I don't want to say chicken food, but
Kind of looks like you got a cup of shake.
yeah, something like that.
That's pretty much how this stuff has looks, except that because I've got the one side also, and
Yeah.
this stuff has more of like a heat appearance. That one spot looks more like clumped up dirt, like real dry dirt.
I mean, and that's what I start all my plants in this. So like I'll do this and mix it. I mean, like I said, all my starts and everything. I start with Ocean Forest from Fox Farms, then I mix this in there, and then I go from there. And then also all my dirt that I have my plants in now, I have. How much did I tell you I had in there, Rob? 60 or 70 pounds. I had 60 or 70 pounds of this in that almost 2.5, 3 yards of dirt. So I did about 60 or 70 pounds of that stuff in there. So that's how I amended that in December. So all that dirt that I have in all my containers, I started way back in when it was a December or 1st of January. And then I threw all that in there. Through bone meal, calcium, a bunch of other stuff in the dirt, worm castings. I think it was blood meal. I think all kinds of stuff in there. Then I do the cover crop. I grew the cover crop over, and then when the cover crop got so high, I just chopped it down and let it break back down. That's how I did my compost when I had it in that 500-gallon Smart Pot.
I got that 4-pound bag of that one shot, that one on the Bat Air Show, and I used that around, especially my contest plants and that dirt when I was mixing that up, and a couple other container plants, and I did around some of the ones that I did in ground at my house to just see if I could see much of the difference between ones that I did that on. I didn't, and I definitely am impressed with how that stuff works.
Yeah,
it gave me like from the time that they were planted until like a good while after they didn't need anything.
Yeah, and it's not that costly either. I mean, you can get it. I mean, I got mine straight from where they send all the Nectar for the Gods stuff out, but Oregon's Constant Gardener. It's just go to that website, Oregon's Constant Gardener. They usually have a monthly coupon code if you subscribe to their newsletter or whatever. But it's also on their YouTube channel, and they give 15, 20% off, and then if you spend over $50, you get free shipping. So I mean, I just got 2 or 3 bags of this stuff, so it's free shipping, and it was like 20% off a bag, so it wasn't that costly.
How much was the bags of it? I know you got 50 pounds, didn't you?
Yeah, I forgot how much it was. I had to look it up, but it wasn't that bad. So I mean, like I said, it goes a long way. Everything, all the leftovers, I still have in a Sterilite container in my grow area in the house, And like I said, that's where I just pulled this cup at, and I still have that, and I still do that today. I'll still go over and spread some of that around in the pots and the containers.
Cool. Hey, I don't know if I told you guys the other day, I was looking around for some perlite because I knew that I was going to need a bunch of it. So I was pricing out different options, and I called a couple wholesale nurseries, and I ended up finding those big bags like Peter Stanley got. I think it's like 4 cubic feet for like $10 a bag for 4 cubic feet.
That's good because I paid I think 20 for 4 cubic feet, but I got extra cores.
Yeah,
which is the big like almost like popcorn.
Oh, okay. I got like the bag where it said horticulture grade.
Okay.
And it was probably like 10 miles away, but it was definitely worth it. I grabbed like 3 bags just to have them for like the next year.
Yeah. Well, it go a long way because I think I only used 4 bags, but I used grow stones too. I would have liked to have used grow stones more, but the grow stones they were out of at the place I was getting them from, and they changed the distributors or something. But I really like those grow stones.
Yeah, I got a small bag of them with the the really small ones.
Yeah.
I have a bag of those, but I was just using that for like hydroponics and stuff.
Yeah, because they actually have the grow stones that are strictly for hydroponics. You use that as opposed to using hydroton or anything else.
That's what I was using.
Yeah. So
it feels weird, like almost like when it's like nails on a chalkboard whenever you're.
Well, it's the way they recycle the glass. It's all recycled glass.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy because it looks like chipped off pieces of limestone or something. If like you just went and chipped away at everything and made like little small teeth or something, the way it is, the way the little stones are in the bag and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Did you see on YouTube where they put one of the big ones in a little pile of water and it just sucked up all the water?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm really impressed with it. Like next year, like I said, I'll definitely try to get some more of it.
Yeah, I got one.
So when I re-amend all the soil next year, I'll definitely mix that and have all that stuff for next year.
And they won't crush either.
Yeah, they're very hard to crush or break or whatever.
Hey, Rev, how's your peppers doing?
They're not doing too bad. They all the bigger ones pretty much just set on a pile of pods, so hopefully get some pods pretty soon. But a majority of them are ahi, so maybe not. Maybe
you'll get pods to look at, but it'll be a long time before you start to see them ripen.
Yeah, because I finally got I had a couple ahi oranges, just finally starting to ripen, and they've been on that plant for a long while.
The orange pineapple?
No, just the plain orange, not the pineapple, just the orange.
What is orange pineapple?
No, they're still looking yellowish. But this one's an ahi orange. I got this from Dave.
Yeah.
So this is one of the seeds. The pods that he sent in one of his boxes that I got from last year. So this is just a plain ahi orange. So I got that, the rojo, the orange pineapple you gave me, a couple lemon drops, which have become one of my favorite peppers because I can eat the hell out of lemon drops. And I like I said, I gave Rob Z so much crap about talking lemon drops for so long. I never tried a lemon drop. Like I said, all my pineapples last year tasted like crap. They were all right, but they had that just bitterness, soapy-ish, whatever the hell you want to describe it, flavor to it. So I was like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this ahi lemon you speak of taste, and damn, they're good. So I am not. I am a believer in the ahi lemon drop. So if you're not growing that ahi, I suggest you do that. I think it's a very good ahi.
I'm growing it. Got a pile of pods, but they're gonna be a while.
Yeah.
They all just popped off like this week. Or no, I think I had some in my last update video, but for the most part, the majority of them popped off this week.
Hey, speaking of ahis, did you see in the PLC recently someone posted something about a reaper crossed with a lemon drop, and they were wondering if anybody wanted to try it or something like that.
Rob will.
It looked cool. It looked like almost like an orangish, like red, and it was kind of like long, like a really big, like ahi lemon drop with a stinger.
What one?
It was someone posted a reaper cross with a lemon drop in the PLC.
This is one of those ahi orange pineapple though, and it goes to a nice like orange color, but they stay freaking yellow on the plant for so long. And I know that that doesn't show the best, but here's a lemon drop for contrast, which a lemon drop is the same color as a pineapple plant for so long.
Yeah.
Somebody's got some echo going on.
Yeah, I just had to mute. I had to pull up the chat on the YouTube window, and I got the video on a different window.
But yeah, I got a couple plants for these orange pineapple. I have one up the street that I noticed today. Like it has one that looks like it's ripening yellow, like it's gonna go like ahi lemon or regular ahi pineapple color. But the pod's like 4 inches long. Like this one is a little bit smaller than the last one that I picked, but it's still much larger than the regular pineapples or lemon drops are. And the ones that I have up the street are even bigger. I think they may ripen to yellow. I don't know. So I'm not sure on that one. I just know what I'd seen posted and what the seeds came from. And this one I have sitting here though looks identical to how they looked and what I expected.
Good. Yeah.
They just take forever to ripen.
Like I said, I mean, I've had very few that, no matter where I've got the pepper seeds from, well, take that back. My peach wasp were totally not the peach wasp, but that's a different story, I guess. I've only had a couple peppers that haven't come out to how they were supposed to look.
Yeah, I'm still curious about
of course,
those,
you can't guarantee that like every pod's going to have a perfect stinger or anything like that, but at least have that similar shape. So.
Yeah, I know I've said it a million times, but that peach ghost I grew last year, that thing had like 3 or 4 different phenotypes on the same plant. Like one branch would be, long and ghost looking, another one would be short and habanero looking, and I mean they were just all over the map.
Yeah, well, that's just how that Mojo pepper that I tried on the live stream one a few weeks back, that Orange Tiger or the Taj Mahal. At first, they were like I even sent Rocky one or whatever. They were perfect. They had the little scorpion look or whatever else, and then all of a sudden, this next wave, they all look like just like fat, chubby, no indentions or nothing. They're all like that, and then I don't know what's going to be on the next wave. So it's just like crazy. They change for every wave that they start producing.
What were you showing, B?
What's up?
You were showing something to the camera.
Oh, it was that fake looking reaper. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Can you see it?
That's a lemon drop with the reaper?
No, this is the reaper I pulled off my plant, man. The fake reaper. Hold on, let me see if I can.
I mean, it looks like it could have reaper genetics. It's just a really bad pheno.
Yeah, I know. I ate it, and it wasn't even that hot.
Well, it may not have been a reaper then.
I had a couple that looked like that. I think
I call it a fever. It's a fake reaper.
Yeah, I only had the first year I grew, I think I had 2 reaper plants, and out of those, I think I got I think 3 or 4 pods the entire year, and one of them looked exactly like that.
Yeah, I mean, my gigantic tree from last year, all the pods were small. I mean, like super small. I only had like 2 or 3 that actually looked pretty decent. And I mean, that thing was like, over 6 foot tall, and it produced 11,
Hello, Kelly.
just
So, Kelly,
11.
I've got some good reaper genetics from the ones that my buddy's been growing for years, and I've got 5 of those plants going this year, and they're already loading down pods. I've picked a few that were smaller ones, but they still have wicked tails on them. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the like full size pods are going to be like once it really gets going.
Right.
Hey, that pod that you won for the contest, did it ripen yet? That
I've
Rob?
always heard many stories about how many people like have had bad experiences with reapers. I've never experienced that because those are the only reapers that I've ever been exposed to. And they just grow like weeds and produce like crazy and have great beans.
So if anybody's interested in growing reapers, contact Rob Blumberg. That's Rob Blumberg on the PLC, and he'll.
With anybody that wants. I've shared seeds with dozens of people. For real, if anybody wants any reaper seeds, I'm not going to have them for a while, but eventually I'll have a bunch of reaper seeds, and I'm more than happy to share. I can't promise that they'll be isolated seeds because they aren't, but they're guaranteed from good genetic reapers.
so if anybody needs reaper seeds, hit up Rob Blumberg on eBay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, on eBay. Hey,
I don't know with eBay.
his name on eBay is Eskimo Rod.
Just put them on the marketplace. Good genetic reapers. Contact Rob Blumberg. $5 a bag of 10.
Pictures of plants with pots that are facing up. They're like, I think my reaper may not be a reaper. And it's like some little tie that are like facing upward.
I had a reaper growing last year, and well, I forget how tall it got. It got whatever, and it just started looking bad and everything. So I just snipped that thing off, like, I don't know, about that far from the bottom of it. And I kind of figured it was going to die because almost every time I do that, they die. This time of year now, it's in my kitchen window right now. I'm trying to see how tall it is. That sucker's got to be about like this tall right now. I mean, that thing's, there's 2 plants too. 2 different stems came off. So I got 2 plants that are like this tall.
Yeah.
I need to take it outside. I don't think it's put off any. I don't think it's put off any buds, let alone flowers, and definitely no pods. Although it just forked.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few reapers starting on my reaper plant. Then I have a lot of the California reapers. I got a bunch of those starting.
And what was that one mixed with? It's a reaper mixed with.
Was it? I think they said Days Pico Scorpion, maybe.
Yeah, I think that could be it.
I seen there was 2 different California reapers. There was pepperlovers.com was selling their variety, and then a different site was selling their variety that was totally different. And they were both labeled as California Reaper.
Yeah. Well, let's see if I can find.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten California reaper seeds.
They look cool. They look real cool.
JDS. These are
Oh,
big pots, but these are the reapers that I have, and I've got a couple that I picked. I'll even save seeds from either this one or this one, which both of them have awesome stingers on them. They're great looking reapers. I'll save seeds from those and hook you up, no problem. And I'll have a lot more seeds before long whenever I start getting more pots to ripen on there. I'm gonna save them and seriously just like hand them out to people because I'm tired of seeing people grow out reapers that aren't reapers.
Yeah,
I'll just
it's
reaper
good.
fair.
Dude, it sucks growing out a pepper for like 6 months and then you see something that doesn't even look like it.
That, and even if you get a real reaper, sometimes they just, like Charles said, his shit was 6 feet tall and produced like 11 pods.
Yeah. And that's
Mine are like
because,
3 feet tall. We have like 40 pods in each plant.
and that's also because they just get so much nitrogen. You know, they're getting all the nitrogen to grow, and you're not getting a lot of the other stuff a lot of times.
Yeah.
So it's just how they do sometimes. I mean, that's just how plants are.
I think Kelly was trying to find the pepper lovers community. I don't know what she was asking.
JDS says he'll eat a reaper.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
what I
do
was
it
going to
in
say.
video, I
Good
might
luck.
make that happen this season. I'll send the boot with you if you want.
If you want to eat a reaper, I'm definitely going to watch that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first reapers I grew, that thing took forever to put a flower on, and once it finally did, it took forever for that thing to ripen. It was kind of like trying to watch an ahi grow. Or I'm sorry, aji.
Aji's, oh man, Aji's Sugar Rush Peach. Oh my god, it's like torture.
Oh, those things take forever. Well, I don't know if any of you guys remember if you saw my indoor update where I was growing the Sugar Rush Peach indoor.
Yeah,
That very first one that I got just ripened up like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
yeah.
So that was what, like 2 months? No, it might be longer than that. It might have been like April.
I just finally started picking some Sugar Rush Peach recently. The first ones I've ever grown, I've had them a couple times, but I haven't ever grown them until this year, and they take forever.
They take for, oh my god.
The Sugar Rush Peach and even the Ahi Lemons, which they're so small and they stay the same size forever, those were like some of the first pods to set in my garden, and some of the last, like Dorset Nagas and Scotch Brains well before any of those Ahi Lemons ever ripened. And they were like some of the first pods to set.
These are all indoor, but these are a Palo V Sugar Rush that I got. So they're all kind of small, but.
Oh, damn.
They're still good.
Yeah.
What are those, Rep?
What's that?
What are those?
Sugar Rush Peach.
Nice. Nice. I think you said
they're all indoor, so they're a lot smaller.
How many? You said you had like three or four plants of those growing?
I think I have like 5 or 6 plus 1. I have one that's overwintered from last year, and that's where all these pods came from.
Nice.
I just went and got my tray instead of having to like walk back and forth because I've got all these peppers like on this tray. But I was gonna see.
I showed Rob tonight. I cut up one of those Bon de Majacques and I put it on top of my pasta. I couldn't. You know, it's pretty good.
That's good.
I've picked some bigger Sugar Rush Peach than this, but this is one of the Sugar Rush Peach that I picked today. That's like a good sized one. I had some that were like a little bit longer and a little bit fatter. That's still like a nice big pod.
Yeah, I didn't pick any because I don't have them growing. I couldn't handle the weight, so I have no patience this year. I can't wait for those things to turn peach.
I've got things to back.
Not
There's
really.
always, I think.
I was going to say, do you know which variety ripens faster between the Sugar Rush varieties, like the red, cream, or peach?
I'd say that the red looks like it ripens faster because it's at pods later than the peach, and it looks like I've got some that are already wanting to start to turn. Whereas the Sugar Rush peach, they just took forever. They also got huge. The Sugar Rush red looked like they aren't going to get quite as big. These things took forever too. These are a couple white ghosts. I've only picked a few off the plant so far, but these things took forever before they ever turned. Like that pot plant was loaded up with pots and still is loaded up with pots, but it's just like I was wondering if they were ever going to turn or if they're just going to stay that like light green color forever.
Oh, hey, is anybody growing a red ghost that has any pods available yet?
No, I saw Williams post on that, but
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah.
any.
Mine aren't ready yet.
Yeah, he posted the pepper analysis with the. He was bringing them to his lab to run some tests on them. I got red boots, but no flowers or nothing yet. Yeah, still nothing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this right here has literally been like 2 days of pickings, and I've like filled the whole tray back up. I had emptied out just a few days ago and ran a big like dehydrator load and dried a bunch of stuff, but it seemed like overnight all of a sudden that tray filled back up.
But then you got some interesting pods today in the middle too.
Yeah. What was the red one to the left? Was that the Fatali unknown variety?
Yeah, it's a unknown Fatali one. I think he was saying the was red Fatali seeds he had gotten.
Mm-hmm.
They look pretty wicked.
Yeah. And then what were the orange ones again?
I don't know. I still haven't. I need to hit him up. I don't think that he had seen the post yet. I was waiting to see if he would pop in there and I could ask him what those were. There were a few that I have to assume just looking by the color and the shape. I mean, I know the shape can vary on them, but looking at the tops of them, they look like Bohemian goats. I'm just assuming that these three are Bohemian goats, is what they appear to be.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, which let me find a better looking pod. Yeah, these two are good looking ones. The best I could guess on these is that they're either like Orange Ghost or like Boot Orange Copenhagen, which I have no idea because I've never had either of those.
Yeah, that's not what mine look like.
Or it could be, or no, not the Boot Orange. Maybe it's Orange Fatali,
Okay.
either an Orange Fatali or an Orange Ghost. Because I was like looking around online, I was like curious to see like what one it could be, and I guess that's probably either Orange Ghost or Orange Fatali.
I think Rev's microphone is muted.
It's probably the dogs are barking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Company.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
it might be all right now. Tons of people in and out.
Yeah. You see that light behind me?
Was that an arrow garden?
Well, let me see if I can do the little pointing to it. Hold on, let me see.
What?
Well,
No, he's a master. That son of a gun. is a damn Houdini master. Freaking, he's like,
There you go. Look at it.
you see that over there, right there,
Right there.
and perfect alignment with the watering can. That he has that. What was it? God, he told me the pepper. Some kind of Laos. Oh, I forget what the hell he told me it was.
Yeah, and he'll be pointing at one thing, and he'll move his finger like a half a millimeter and be like, "But this one over here is."
I don't know if he plans all this stuff out or what. He practices it. He does like a pre-screening, a pre-show.
I think he's using his phone so he can like see in the phone where his finger's pointing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, this one's getting big every day, man. It doubled in size in like the last 2 days.
And so, what kind is that again?
This is the, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let me see. This is the,
White Ghost. Okay.
yeah, the white. This is the white ghost, the long, gnarly, bumpy looking one, like the real long, like crazy looking one. I had, if you can see the stem, I don't know if you can see it. I had, yeah, right here, like 2 months ago, and it just started growing crazy, like because I over fertilized it like 2 months ago, and it just took off. So let me open it up and so you can see. Yeah, it just took off crazy.
Yeah. They'll do that.
I think I'm gonna try one of these. This is one of those ahi sito, which in comparison to a lemon drop to show the color difference, it's more of a like orangey color. It's like an orangey yellow color.
Which one was that? The ahi what?
Sito,
Sito?
which it's like 100,000 Scoville, I think.
Dang.
I looked it up.
Those are that hot? I didn't know those were that hot.
It doesn't look or smell like 100,000, but that's what it says online. It still just looks like an ahi on the inside. I scraped out the seeds, but I didn't disturb the placenta at all. I don't really like eating seeds. So I'm gonna try half of it and see how it is. It just kind of smells like a pepper. I was trying to see if I could like smell like the ahi lemon at least has like somewhat of a like citrusy smell and like some other smells. This one just kind of smells like pepper. I guess is the best way I can describe it.
You mean like
Yeah.
black pepper, like the seasoning?
No, I mean just like a pepper, like
Oh.
any like pepper. It just kind of has that like golden pepper smell. Very faint, slight, maybe citrus smell in there, but not like I would expect. The placenta's also got a little bit of green to it. It might not have been 100% ripe, but I mean the full outside of the pepper is ripened. It just the inside of it hadn't turned to the lighter color. It still has a little bit of green. Just on like one part of it has a little green stripe, which that can affect the flavor too. But I'm gonna see how it is.
Go for it.
Right away, I felt heat, and it was despite the smell, had a very good citrus flavor. Very fruity, very crunchy.
Later, Russ. Welcome back, Cemetery.
Hey.
Significantly hotter than lemon drop for sure. That fruity burst at first caught me by surprise because by smell, it didn't smell like much of anything.
And make sure you get better, Russ, or feel better at least.
Yeah, he'll be for the rest.
Is a hiccup starting,
Yeah.
or is that a one-time thing?
Well, I get the hiccups. I don't get them as bad as some people, but I get the hiccups even over mild stuff sometimes.
I've never gotten the hiccups ever.
I have.
I've got the I need to throw ups, but I've never got the hiccups.
It usually just goes right away. It just happens.
And JDS, did Pepper Pod Todd retire? No, he is off in the world of Minecraft. Yeah, we got you on presentation mode, Rob. That way we can watch you with hiccups.
I just had to rest for a second to get rid of the hiccups. It's like a nice, like, I like the burn for this. I'm going to eat the other half in a second. I just had to at least get over the hiccups. It's got like a good, like, all over mouthful. It's not like bad. It didn't creep to the back of my throat. It's not overwhelming. I can feel my upper lip starting to sweat. That's like the only part of my face that's sweating. It like made my upper lip sweat. And like I said, as soon as I bit into it, it was right away real juicy, great flavor, and like an instant burst. Like as soon as I crunched down on it, I could tell it was hot. Hotter in comparison to the others. Not by any means a super hot, but 100,000 for ahi is pretty.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
can see that it is up in that range by how instantaneous that burn was. But I'm gonna eat the other half and see. This is the other half of it, rather than scrape the inside. So just scraped out the seeds, which it really didn't have too many seeds. That's probably like 15 seeds for the whole pepper, which for an ahi like this isn't too bad.
yeah,
Hey.
100,000. That's like triple the heat of a normal ahi.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of ahi, I was watching the cooking show, and some restaurant was making their own ahi hot sauce, and everybody was going crazy and buying bottles of it. And it was from Peru.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say which ahi it was. They just called it ahi hot sauce.
Yeah, they have quite a few varieties.
It might have been ahi Peruvian.
I wonder if it's just a mix. Just get like ahi pineapple, ahi lemon, ahi mango, ahi jabito, and just combine them all together.
Yeah, it looked good. They were making like 50 gallons at a time.
Nice. Cemetery, you're behind. He said he went and got Coors. He said, "Don't hate." Actually, when I worked for a company around here, the the owner of Coors, Joe Coors, bought the house. It was an oceanfront house. Record amount of money at the time. It was $4.25 million, and he bought the house. And my boss thought it would be a really funny joke to put in like I forget how many, like 5 or 8 cases of Budweiser throughout the entire house. So it had multiple fridges, and he went in there and just put cans of Budweiser everywhere throughout the whole house.
Yeah,
I thought that was a pretty good joke.
yeah. I've seen some of those JDS. Been watching those contests they've been having.
I got a drop and went ahead and cut it.
What's that? The lemon?
Yeah, this is just a regular lemon drop. Just to see like a back-to-back comparison of like what it's like. The sit's so strong as far as the heat goes. I can still feel it just coating all over around my mouth. It had a really nice burn. I guess I'm gonna take a sip of water, not because I need it, but to like wash the flavor out before I try it.
What's up, Brian?
What's up, Brian? He said his internet's acting up. So
Yeah, I'd be complaining about that, Brian. Your internet's always messing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the.
Oh, and if I don't know if you caught Johnny Scoville's live stream earlier today, but he said the same thing that Dave said to me, and I buy into the whole thing, that water doesn't do anything except for when you take a drink of water, it just kind of moves all the oil around your mouth, and maybe it was only burning on your gums, and now it's pretty much burning throughout your entire mouth.
right.
So I haven't heard a consensus about that, but that's what Dave told me. Johnny Scoville said it today, and that's what I believe it to be. So
Yeah.
The lemon has a really good flavor, but it's a lighter citrusy flavor. If you can get past the heat, I mean, to people that didn't like much heat, they wouldn't like the Cito, and they'd prefer the lemon drop. But if you can get past that, like, bump and extra heat, the ahi sito has a much better flavor than the lemon drop, in my opinion. And that's just like trying back to back. They're very similar, but the sito has more of a rich fullness to the flavor, if that makes any sense. To me, it's other half of the lemon drop, though.
And Brian asked if I suggested Filmora for editing. None. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I suggested openshot.org and OBS. Both of them are freeware. You can get them for free and try them, and they're half decent. I wouldn't say I don't think they're the best by any means. But if you want the best, I'm pretty sure you got to pay. But well, I mean, come on, let's be serious. This is the internet. You don't have to pay for anything, but you know.
How's that ahi, Rob?
They were both delicious. The ahi lemons are just tasty, very mild, good burning sensation, but mild. And the sito just kind of grabs you from the beginning. Like you can tell as soon as you get into it, it's hot. But it isn't bad. It's like from overwhelming heat. It's there and just coats your mouth and tongue really nice. And the sito was a little bit thick-walled by a little bit, kind of had more of a crunchiness with more of a juiciness inside as well. And the flavor was just stronger. Even though that sito was a little bit unripe on the inside, the flavor was much better than the lemon drop, in my opinion, from the two that I just tried.
Oh, and Brian says that Filmora also is free. So that sounds like another good editing software.
I saw the ad for that because I was looking at top free editing softwares or whatever, and that was up there, I think. It was the OpenShot, what was it, OBS, Filmora, I don't know.
Oh, Filmora is a Wondershare. Gotcha. I've heard of Wondershare. But is it a free one that puts a water, or what do they call that, a water stamp on your video? Because I don't like that.
Yeah, I think they do. I think Wondershare does.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Unless you paid the $20 for the non-free version.
Yeah, I don't like that. I know OBS and OpenShot do not, or I can't speak for OBS. I don't think they do, but I know OpenShot for sure does not. That's what I've edited all my videos with. Or not all, most of them.
I might eat one of these. I don't know.
Very
What's
solid.
that sucker?
What's up?
What's that thing?
Chocolate habanero. I don't know. I might eat it. I kind of want to eat one of these peppers. I picked them like yesterday, I think. Or today. I don't know. I think it was yesterday.
Have you had a chocolate habanero yet?
Yeah. I put one on the salad last week. It was pretty good.
Isn't that the one that's like 350,000?
It's hot.
I don't know. As soon as I ate one last week, it was hot.
For habaneros, but I like the flavor better too.
Yeah, I love habaneros. I think I have like 5 different types grown.
I think I did a review of the chocolate habanero like 2 years ago, and that one wasn't bad. But the other chocolate pods I tried, not a fan. They're just kind of bitter. But not the chocolate habanero. Maybe it was, I don't know. You never know. It could have been each pod on a same plant could taste completely different. But
Yeah.
Chocolate habanero and chocolate scotch bonnet are both really good.
Mm-hmm.
I've never tried a chocolate scotch bonnet. I've tried a scotch bonnet. Those things are great. I love those.
Are those thick walled?
It can be.
Yeah, some of mine were, some of mine weren't. So I would say yeah, but again, you know, it could vary from pod to pod.
I would say they're more medium.
Yeah, they weren't like a Manzano or like a Rakoto or anything like that, but they were definitely thicker than most of the pods that I grew. So yeah, I guess probably medium would be a better way. Thanks, Charles. That's probably the better way to describe it.
They're really good tasting.
I think I got one of those brooms too, with no flowers yet.
I picked a few of the Scotch bonnets already.
I've got another nice yellow MOA Scotch bonnet that should be ready hopefully tomorrow. That's about the same size as this one right here. This one still has a green spot on it, but unfortunately, this one got drilled into by something. So
Is that a worm spot?
it's a hole in there where there could be something inside of it. I don't know. I haven't cut it open yet. So I was waiting for it to ripen the last little bit, and then I'm gonna at least save seeds from it because it's a really nice big fat one. But yeah, it's at one of my buddy's houses where I've got my most impressive plants, or I can't say most impressive. They haven't really produced much, but later in the season, they'll be the most impressive, most productive ones that have gotten just huge. But it's been an ongoing thing for years that in that garden we always have like bad problems with. I don't know if it's the pepper weevils or what it is. I've found different various little bugs and larvae inside of peppers out there. They even drill into the reapers and stuff. So, but it's on a farm. So there's not really much we can do about like uh, insect control. It's just they're there. It's something to deal with. But luckily, the plants will big enough and produce enough out there that it kind of equates out.
I see Dave just popped up with a video 17 minutes ago.
About the poppers that he made.
No, about the potato, 15 pounds of potatoes from 7 pop-up bags.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah.
Is he at Picklesburg this weekend?
If it's going on, I'm sure he's there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask my uncle if he was going to that up in Pittsburgh. See if he can grab me a bottle or two of hot sauce from a couple of booths.
Grab some Allegheny City Farms. Stuff's
Yeah.
awesome.
Was Dave gonna have a booth there, or he was helping out with Allegheny City?
I think he well when he when he went. I shouldn't. I have no clue this year, but last year he was helping out with Allegheny City Farms.
Cool. You ever been there before to the Picklesburg?
Me? No. And that's hilarious because I lived in Pittsburgh for 21 years.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Maybe next year.
I mean, I was there because Dave went there and shot video, but not there in person. It looked like a fun time though.
I seen they just came out with Allegheny City just came out with some new stuff called pub mustard, spicy pub mustard.
Oh, no way.
Did you say mustard?
Pub, like a pub, like Irish pub.
Yeah.
I thought they came out with something new, but I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was on their Facebook. They said they were selling it this weekend, like a spicy pub mustard.
Sweet. Yeah, I see they got Sweet Heat Pink Beer hot sauce, the Tom's All Day Hot, the Oak Barrel Aged, regular, the Finisher. I saw that before.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Jalapeno Splash, Kung Pao Oak Barrel, Ahi pineapple hot sauce. Background, yeah, or background. It might not have made it to the website yet. I'm waiting for. Oh man, I love their barbecue pepper rub powder. That stuff is amazing. But I'm waiting for their blazing Baja citrus powder.
Ooh, that
Oh
sounds
my,
good.
oh,
Oh,
it's so good. It's not very hot at all. I mean, it's got a little bit of heat to it, but I mean, it's not like it sounds. But man, it's amazing. And I saw something, I forget, Twitter, Instagram. Tom, the guy who owns it, Tom Mata, uh, posted something about like it's an unreleased powder, and I had that stuff like 2 years ago, and when I tried it, I was like, dude, market this stuff. This is some of the best rub I've ever had, and I guess he still doesn't have it.
I found the picture of it right here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me. Yeah, here. Can you see it? Or is it? Hold on, let me see. Can you see that on the
Yeah,
picture?
yeah, I didn't want to talk because when I talk, it goes to me.
Yeah, I seen it. It looks good. I would love to dip some pretzels in it or sandwich.
So is it supposed to be like a mustard or
I think it's a spicy, like pub like style mustard.
sweet?
Sounds
If,
good.
if it's spicy, then that guy knows his spice.
As you know, Primanti Brothers, they got them big sandwiches. You put it on one of those.
Oh yeah, with the fries on it.
I was telling Dave, man, they got one right by me, like a Primanti Brothers in Fort Lauderdale.
Nice, expanding. I only ever heard of one location up in
Yeah,
Oakland and Pittsburgh.
it's right by the Hard Rock Casino down here.
Nice.
I never been to it yet, but I want to go to the original one. Oh, hey,
It's
I was telling my family at Kennywood, they're opening up a whole section for Steelers. There's like new roller coasters and everything called the Steel Curtain.
nice. That's every year. Everybody else I knew would go somewhere else. Our school picnic was at Kennywood every single year. Actually, where my parents live, I think it's only like 8 minutes from their house.
Hey Rob, look, check this out. I don't know if you see, or well, let me turn the. I got the hop hash again.
awesome.
The hop hash. Beer.
I got empty glass again.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I think I was just gonna go full barbarian style and put it in there without any ice, but I think I'm gonna go get some ice.
Did you ever finish that mango habanero drink?
No, I still got some of it sitting here.
That stuff sounds good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's gotten I can't tilt it to where you can see, but it's gotten to where the top of the mango slices are just now starting to like stick out of the top of the level of vodka.
I wonder how they got those big mangoes in that bottle.
Well, they're thin slices, and it's got kind of a curl to it where you can see that they must have cooked the real long, thin slices. They must have kind of rolled it up and stuffed it down in the neck. And as for the pepper, it's a pretty large habanero. I don't know how they got that in there without like destroying the pepper,
Oh, I
but
think
it's
I
a,
misheard you when you first described that. So you bought it like that. I thought you
yeah,
made it like
no,
into
no,
that.
no, it's infused spirits. It's a flavored vodka, and it's mango habanero. Like
Gotcha.
it's a
Yeah.
legit from the store. Like you can go get it. And I mean, you can see the habanero floating around in there. It's got a big fat habanero and big fat mango slices in there.
What's up, Batman?
What's up, Batman?
What's up?
And
What's up,
Brian
Batman?
said Tom Mata from Allegheny City Farms is making a new sauce. He thinks it's called the sauce to end all sauces. Supposed to be the hottest all-natural sauce you can get. Hotter than the Harvest Edition. That Harvest Edition is, oh my God. I got a bottle. Dave sent me a bottle like right when it first came out. And I was like, oh, this will be great. I swear they had to have mixed up the regular Allegheny City Farms with the Harvest Edition because I was like, this is just like the regular. And then Dave sent me another bottle of the Harvest Edition, and I tried. That was the one I tried on the live stream with Dave at the same time. Oh my God, it's like twice as hot as the regular, and it's chunky. The regular is like vinegary.
I had the Harvest Edition. Got that from Dave, a bottle from Dave, because he was selling it. It's a good sauce.
Yeah, what'd you think? Like
Get
really
on
hot
that.
or?
Oh, it's hot. It's not the hottest thing I've had.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the hottest thing ever, but like the hottest hot sauce I ever tried right at the beginning of me like getting into hot stuff was regular Allegheny City Farms, and that stuff lit me up. But after you get used to that, like, geez, habaneros really are no, they're nothing. But
Right.
but no, like I said, I tried that Harvest Edition. Holy, it's got to be twice as hot as the regular Allegheny City Farms. But
I think they said the hottest one, like Dave mentioned, is Thor's Hammer from Volcanic Peppers. That's the hottest one right now. So
I don't know if you heard it, but Brian said he thinks Tom Mata, the guy from Allegheny City Farms, is making a new sauce called the sauce to end all sauces. Supposed to be the hottest all natural sauce you can get. But he said hotter than the Harvest Edition.
yeah, well, he's going to have to go against that one because that one's got some pretty good reviews on it already, and plus the guy from Burns and McCoy already said, like Dave said, that that's the hottest sauce he's had.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. You've had the Harvest Edition, you've had Escaresso, and what was that other one you had from Burns and McCoy? Yeah. Which well, how much hotter do you think the Harvest Edition is compared to the Escaresso or the Deverendum?
It's not as hot.
Like half as hot, or
No, not that much.
oh, okay. So it's just lower.
Yeah.
Carl
Batman
gets he drinks bottles of espresso.
Hey, Batman says that an everyday Canadian's having a giveaway.
Jeez.
What's up,
got-
everyday Canadian?
What's up,
What's
every
up?
day?
What's up, Batman, an everyday Canadian?
I want to say all right, wait. Or wait. Hey, how come Everyday Canadian doesn't have a wrench? There. Now you got a wrench there every day. Why don't you put a link to your video in the chat? Nice, Batman. Join the club. See, I want to say I entered that. Or at least watched. Wasn't it yesterday?
Never even gone checked out his channel. I just subscribed.
Yeah, no, I watched it, and yeah, I left a comment. Yeah, 2,500 subscriber giveaway, free gift cards, and there was the Visa, the PlayStation, and the Xbox. I swear, my memory is like crap all the time. That's how it always is. You just give me like a couple clues, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I remember that. Like I was totally in there.
Oh yeah, I see all kinds on this channel. I'll definitely go check that stuff out.
JDS posted a link of a Brazilian starfish.
Those things are sure elusive.
There you go. There's the link to Everyday
At least for
Canadian's
me.
video. Oh, there you go. He posted it too. Yeah, go over there, throw some love.
I gotta check it out. I'm about to subscribe right now. Oh, I'm already subscribed.
Didn't hit the bell, so I'll definitely check that channel out.
I'm already subscribed. I'm gonna watch it here in a little bit.
There's a bunch of cool looking videos on there. I saw like a whole like section of prank videos.
When
I saw some video that was from like 2 years ago, but the title and the picture was just like a picture of a gun laying on the ground that found a gun. I have to go watch that and like watch some of the prank videos and different like garden update videos. Looks like a cool channel.
cool. Yeah, it says you have till July 31st to enter.
Got 11 days after today. Or would that be 11 days or would that be 10 days? That'd be 10 days after today. I guess 10 full days after today.
I apologize for not subscribing before because I always see you around the chat and always say what's up, but I've never thought to go to the channel. I usually do that for everyone, so I don't know how I missed that. I was like clicked on it thinking surely I subscribed, but I am now.
For not throwing a wrench at you. I just love that term, throwing a wrench at you. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that movie. Oh man. Hey, I was gonna tell Charles, remember we were talking about those old school game shows, how crazy they were?
Yeah.
I watched a video last night. It was on YouTube. It was like craziest things people said from game shows from like the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s. It was crazy. I gotta send you the link.
Oh, sure.
Oh man, I couldn't,
like I said,
2 in the morning, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was just laying there.
I mean, because if you look at the 50s and 60s and stuff, man, just like you look at the old ads and stuff for airlines or whatever else, they're just all smoking away, doing whatever, but whatever. I mean, talking about crossing lines or whatever. Boy, they would get like so many sexual harassment charges today that they did what they did in the 50s through 70s, even early 80s, or what they did on game shows.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, the answers they had. I think that they were all live too, so they couldn't cut anything out.
Cool. Yeah, I'll watch that. And like I said, I love watching those old game shows.
I like watching the ones that are like the dating or the newlywed game or like the dating games or anything like that. And just seeing what they thought was so risque back then, like they'll just say some like dumb thing where I'm like, yeah, it's not even funny. And everybody's like, oh my God. And I'm like, wow, what a time. I would have hated to grow up in that time. Well, I don't know. Maybe if I grew up in that time, I wouldn't be as dirty as I am, but
you could be dirtier.
Could be. You never know. Like Lenny Bruce getting locked up for like saying dirty words on stage. Like if they hear me in my everyday life, they'd be like, "Oh my God, that guy needs censored." Saying dirty words on. Pretty ironic. And then I get on YouTube, and all of a sudden, I can go like hours and not say a swear word at all.
Yeah.
I say can, but I totally force it.
Sometimes it just slips up, but generally I can control myself.
Well, that's also why I talk a lot slower when I'm on YouTube or like making a YouTube video or on a live stream or something. Because whenever I'm like in real life, I'm just like a mile a minute, and it's like I don't know. What's the old saying? I sound like I'm swearing like a sailor.
Yeah. Something like that.
Do I swear much when I'm on?
I don't think so. I mean, you probably let a couple go, but I mean, I'm so desensitized to it, I just don't even hear it.
Me too. Like I can't even like begin to gauge my own like swearing. So that's why I asked.
Well, yeah, the
trying
only
not-
reason I know is because I usually, well, like I said, like I'm talking so slow right now. That's why I'm doing it, because I am intentionally like, oop, we're gonna say that word. We'll just cut that word out and jump to the next word, and then like just keep on going.
One thing I can say is if it's around, like if somebody else is swearing, then I let it slip up a lot more. But
Yeah.
if in a clean environment, then I can control myself without even thinking. It's just like second nature to just like control what I say.
Yeah, I used to work I guess used to work customer service for like, 15 years or whatever. And so when you're around people on vacation with their kids running around and stuff like that, they tend to have that like eyebrow raised moment when you're talking to them if you start swearing a lot and you're like, I don't understand why this guy's looking at me so weird. But when you get that call from your boss, like, what the heck are you saying to that guy out there? You just start to like censor yourself a little. And like I said, the whole thing, I just slow down how much I'm talking, and that's how I censor myself. But other than that, I mean, usually I'm just yapping at the mouth, and whatever comes out comes out.
What's up, Anthony?
Hello,
Oh, what's up, Anthony?
Anthony.
The house.
Yeah, that is a really cool giveaway that Everyday Canadian has. So if you haven't checked out his video, make sure you check that out. Just scroll up a little bit, click on his link or my link, and that'll take you to his video.
Yeah,
And subscribe and like and all that. Thumbs up, no thumbs down.
I was already subscribed. I just clicked on the video a few seconds ago.
I seen Russ posted a video or a picture of some chips he got in the mail. I think they're from Dave. And I asked him. I said, "Are you doing a live stream coming up?" I think he said he might be doing one.
When did he say that? He might be doing one tomorrow.
I'm not sure. He posted in the PLC 2 chips, and then he thanked Dave. And I said, "Are you going to be doing a live stream?" And he said, "Maybe you might be doing one."
Yeah, because he kind of went under the weather today, and I think he had to go. He didn't say exactly where he went, but some kind of medical center or hospital or whatever, because he wasn't feeling good today. So everybody watch his videos, give him tons of thumbs up, and tell him to get better.
Yeah.
Which I will be on his channel sometime soon, doing something crazy again.
Hey, what are those spicy drinks that people used to make? Those hottie toddy something. It's like
Hot toddy.
I thought it was a hot toddy because it was warm, not because it was spicy.
Yeah, it wasn't spicy.
Well, you can add a spicy touch to it, and that makes it even more effective. But yeah, you do serve it warm.
Gotcha. Kind of like with Bloody Marys, people like to put what the heck? Actually, I think I said that wrong.
You warm up some whiskey and add honey and lemon juice to it.
Yeah, I found out about a hot toddy because I was starting to get sick, and my uncle actually brought it up to me and was like, "Yeah, you probably just need a hot toddy." I'm like,
Yeah,
"What?"
get a glass like this and fill it up to about here with whiskey, and then add in some honey and lemon juice. I mean, like a stout glass of whiskey. is the recommended way, at least like in the South, as far as like all the old timers have ever told me how to do it. If you're real sick, you fill like a good glass of whiskey, heat it up, and then stir in the honey, add a bunch of lemon juice, and then you drink it, and then you lay down in bed and wrap yourself up in covers. And the idea of it is that it's just you're gonna sweat out cold.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. You just sweat it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my sister were talking earlier. Around here, they're opening a bunch of these, like they sell mangonadas, which is basically like like a Mexican fruit drink. It's like got mangoes and chamoy sauce, lime juice. They use that chili powder, and then they give you like a tamarind straw. Actually, pretty interesting. But they opened a bunch of those around here.
Everyday Canadians taking off, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, Brian, if I was on Facebook, I would get on that because Dave mentions that page all the time. But I just don't do Facebook.
Neither do I.
So
Yeah, I gotta check that out, man.
Are you on Facebook, BD?
Yeah. You mentioned there's a big hot sauce giveaway going on, and I recognize Peck's Peppers. I'm in a different pepper community, and everybody loves his pineapple hot sauce.
I've heard of that stuff.
yeah,
I
because
think I was in,
Bill Moore and a bunch of other people have reviewed all of the packs. Even I think Peter Stanley did as well.
Yeah, I was in Denver last year. I think I messaged him or he messaged me, and he was like, "Hey, if you're in the area, stop by." But I was like 3 hours away, I think.
That's probably where I heard it from because I follow both of those guys.
So BD,
Yo,
what's up on that shot?
shot?
The shot or the chocolate habanero?
No, that shot in red. What's up on that shot?
Oh, you want to do a shot?
I'll take a shot of this mango habanero.
I got some tequila.
That works.
Man.
Yeah,
Sounds like a plan coming together.
He can take a shot, but he doesn't want to.
Dude, me, yeah.
Brian said that pineapple is hot.
Sounds good though. Sounds like pineapple, but
It's his
a
own
lot
pepper.
hotter.
It's his own pepper crust. I think it's a yellow butch tea crossed with an ahi pineapple.
I tried a. What the heck did I try? Butch tea crossed with.
I don't know if he was getting mad that I just said that. I read it though. I read it somewhere.
I can't remember what I tried because it was supposed to be really hot. It's a butch tea crossed with Douglas. And all of those are hot. So I imagine if.
Do you know what the word Douglas means, right?
Isn't it? Wait, isn't it a bootla and a?
No, I meant the actual word, not pepper related. The term Douglas.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure it means. Well, let me look it up before I say it. I don't want to.
No. Tell us what you think it is before you look it up.
All right. Before I look it up.
No, I'll look it up and I'll give you the answer. You tell us what you think it is.
I heard that Douglas, the term Douglas, meant a white person in Trinidad or Jamaica, or a mixed white person in Jamaica or Trinidad. They call it them Douglas or something like that. That's what I heard.
Douglas is the word used by people, especially in Trinidad and Tobago, Suriname, and Guyana, to describe people who are mixed Indian.
Told you.
Nice.
I just looked it up too. It's the exact same thing Charles read off.
I told you.
Okay, well now what is a Douglas pepper? Because I thought it was like a bootla and a.
It says on here, Douglas pepper is just so damn hot.
Yeah, hey, that was the real definition. I knew that. The Douglas too damn hot.
Well, according to that definition, they're talking about Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad's where the scorpion pepper came from.
Oh, that and all the 7 pots and all the other stuff.
Oh, really? I didn't know all of those were
Well,
from
I
that.
mean, Douglas is a 7 pot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
Well, that's good, Joe.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm starting to get pretty thirsty over here.
Rob's thirsty. Oh, hey, I have check out this cup. We got this cool Guinness cup right here.
Yeah.
It's not Guinness in it.
Then what the hell? Then how are you cool?
It's
I
not.
have one of the
not
exact cups.
Hey, I did have that Guinness Nitro before. It was pretty good.
It's all
Now,
right.
let's ask you, how did you get that Guinness cup?
I can't say it.
You took it from a bar.
He stole it at the bar.
That's exactly how I got mine. I have one of those exact same ones.
No comment. No comment.
Well, I like have like a legitimate excuse for mine because I like wanted one. Also, another certain cup that they had at this one bar. It's actually a pizza place. It's Old Chicago. I don't know if you guys have those there or not, but I used to go there a bunch. I was like asking one of the bartenders that I was like friends with, like if I could buy a couple cups. He was, oh, we don't sell them, but he was like, honestly, just go out back and like smoke a cigarette and like take it with you. Just don't bring it back.
So
I left a bit batter tip and got a couple cups out of it.
So he's looking away. You're looking the other way at your theft of a Guinness glass.
Well, I asked if I could buy, and also they had Old Chicago glasses that are these like really nice ones, just like a regular pint glass, but it's like a thin glass, and I like the shape. And it, I don't know, something about like, you know, how certain glasses beer is better out of. This is just one of those ones where it's like a better beer glass than most. It doesn't have that just stereotypical beer glass shape. It's got more of like a unique shape to it, and it's thinner glass. Beer just tastes better out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's different kind of glasses they serve different styles of beer with.
But that Guinness glass, those are the ones that they do if you like go somewhere and you get a black and tan. That's the glass that they use for the black and tan. Or if you just, I guess, get a Guinness draft.
Right.
Draft. I need to get, it's like a special spoon to do the black and tans. I've always wanted to get one of those where you like pour in, like, I guess you pour in like harp or whatever on the bottom, and then you pour the like draft on the spoon, and it like rolls down a perfect way where it doesn't mix. I think it's actually called Guinness spoon. Not for sure on that. I know that there's like a particular tool that they use to do that, and it's like a spoon thing. I'm gonna Google that. That's a good question for Google.
Oh, shoot. Pineapples, pineapples, and reapers. I may have known that and blocked that out.
Yeah, there is actually a Guinness spoon.
Oh, the Guinness spoon.
Yeah, and there's some other one that says the perfect black and tan, and it's like it looks almost like an ashtray that goes over top of the cup, and it's got little holes in the top or the bottom part of it.
I know in the UK they sell Guinness warm.
Yeah,
This is the perfect black and tan tool, and it literally looks like an ashtray that goes on top of the glass, but it's got little holes in it. But they have also they have an actual Guinness spoon that's a Guinness pouring spoon that's for the waxing tans.
Well, since we're talking about alcohol and liquor and stuff, have you ever had absinthe?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
Like the
Yeah.
real stuff from Europe, not like the garbage that they sell in America.
Yeah, I've tried like some of the garbage stuff they sell in America, but I've never had the real stuff.
I've had, well, I don't want to
Authentic.
say, I've had the real stuff because, the real stuff. But we ordered it from a place in, I don't even remember where it was from, England, France, Spain, something like that. And it was supposed to be the real stuff. Taste wise, horrible. Oh my God. I don't like black licorice, but I like Jaeger. Oh my
I
God.
don't like
It's like Jaeger on steroids. I mean, it is horrible. It takes everything you can do to get that down, but I'll tell you what, if you can get drunk off of it, wow, that stuff is amazing. It's kind of like, well, like the Drew Carey show where they made the beer with the coffee in it, and it
Oh
was,
yeah, yeah. What they call that again, Travis?
oh, I can't remember.
Oh, they called it a buzz brew.
Buzz Brew, yeah,
Buzz brew.
yeah. So you can stay up and drink all night or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded
there's
me of
something else
because
for that, and it's called Jaeger bombs, and I did that too, and that was just not a fun night.
Hey, I had
My one experience drinking Jaeger after I swore I wouldn't drink Jaeger again because I absolutely hate the flavor. And then me and one of my friends, like, it was back years ago, we like smashed like a whole liter of bullet bourbon between the two of us, and then we had like a fifth of Jaeger and like a big pack of Red Bulls, and so we started doing Jaeger bombs like after we'd already drank a liter of bullet, and that was not fun. I mean, I didn't get sick; it just wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah. So I mean, didn't wasn't the thing for absinthe was it had hallucinogens or something in it?
yeah, it had wormwood extract and a bunch of different like funguses and all types of weird stuff in it.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they said that it had psychedelic properties, but
Yeah, that's from the wormwood.
yeah, I've heard from a lot of people that actually had the good stuff, and they said that's bull. That's just how they got it to be illegalized in the States, kind of like how they illegalized alcohol during Prohibition. But if the stuff that I had was the real stuff, there's nothing about it. I mean, it's alcohol. That's it. The only thing that was different was you drink, if you can, drink a bunch of it. You're like wired while you're, it's like a low level alcohol buzz in the background with like a coffee buzz up front. I mean, it's kind of like, buzz beer or whatever.
It tastes like gasoline.
All the stuff I had tasted like pure black licorice. I
Oh,
mean,
that's-
like it tastes like
Yeah.
black licorice extract.
Oh,
That's a better way to put it than gasoline.
What's up, Derek?
What's up,
I love
Derek?
black licorice. What's up, Derek?
Derek, hey, isn't that licorice like that Sambuca?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I've only had Sambuca a couple times.
Craziest liquor that I had, as far as just being like out there and different, it made me feel different from just drinking alcohol. Was some stuff. One of my buddies, the people across the street from him were Ukrainian, and they brought back some stuff from Ukraine that it was thick, like a syrupy consistency. And I don't know what the hell that stuff was, but good lord, that was like the most potent thing I've ever drank.
Yeah, I had some friends who are Ukrainian as well, and used to always go to their festivals and stuff, and go to their house and chill or whatever. Man, you talking about getting messed up? That stuff, yeah,
Yeah, that stuff's no joke.
yeah. And it was kind of in a big bottle, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost want to say that green glass or something, but I may be mistaken on that.
Yeah.
But it was some funky looking bottle. I don't remember it. I mean, this has been years ago, but I just know that these people, like, they would bring it back from the Ukraine, and it was hardcore.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember that movie Triple X?
Yeah.
Remember whenever Ramstein is in that club and they're in VIP and they pour that liquid over that sugar cube with the spoon with the holes in it? That's supposed to be absinthe.
Yeah, that's what brought it up, because you said about the spoon for Guinness, and my buddy not only did he order the absinthe, but he ordered the spoon that you're supposed to pour it over and
the sugar cube.
Yep, over the sugar cube. We tried that, and then we just went to like, screw it, just put it in a shot glass, take a shot. Actually, funny story, we went water skiing that day. My sister bought a boat, and we're like, yeah, we'll go water skiing. So we all did a bunch of absinthe, and my brother-in-law drove, and I think he drove the boat. I don't know, whatever. My sister drove the boat, my brother-in-law drove the boat, but the three of us, we were just like, yeah, whatever, we're drinking absinthe. And that's how I remember, like, we had so much fun because we were out there water skiing, but it didn't feel like we were drunk. It felt, I mean, kind of like in the background, but it felt more of like, let's just have fun. And like, it was a great day. But like I said, it was really hard to get enough down to actually get drunk. But what's up, Kelly?
For that time when Rev and BD said they'd take a shot.
Time we did what?
That time where Rev and BD said that they'd take a shot with me.
Oh yeah, mine's ready.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go grab my tequila real quick. Let me go grab this.
Shots has really got me thirsty. I was thirsty like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, me too, but I also got a beer. So I've been sipping on that while I've been waiting.
I had a nice whiskey on the rocks earlier, but then it ran dry and I went and got ice and it's just been melting. I was gonna just like pour that vodka in there, but I think I'll take a proper shot.
Brian said we used to have an old man that would make peach shine. Nice. Best shine I've ever tasted. Didn't take much for you to feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear I've not had real shine.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, me too. I had real shine the first time when I was about 4 or 5 years old. And it wasn't like you would maybe think by me saying that. It was my dad purposely gave it to me. I think I was probably being a cranky asshole or something. But I remember it was at my grandparents' house, and he used to make his own shine, just a small little like stovetop deal, but like all copper pot stuff. He had this little shot glass, and he filled it about halfway up, and he said he filled it up with water, and he was like, I bet you can't pinch your nose and close your eyes and drink this all at once. And I was like, I bet I can. And I did it, and then I just remember to this day, like, that feeling of fire going down my throat, into my chest, rolling around my stomach. It was burning so bad, I had to go, like, lay on my stomach, like, the hallway. I, like, remember it vividly to this day. Like, that was crazy. That was my first experience with moonshine. But I've drank moonshine. I live in a good area. So do you, Rev.
Hey, you see that?
Yeah.
I only got a little bit left of it. I had this on Cinco de Mayo. I bought a bottle of it, and I just been sitting around. I made a spicy what was it? Spicy mojitos. I muddled some serranos and mint and lime with some simple syrup and just pour the tequila in it.
Rev is now currently on a boat.
He's on a boat. Well, tell him to get off the boat.
There we go. It's working now. I can't believe that didn't happen earlier.
Kelly said she took a sip of some Everclear.
I'll do it.
I haven't had that in a long time.
Let's get everybody in the.
I got this mango hop.
That's hilarious, Kelly. I did the same thing. Someone had Everclear in their fridge. I remember I was like 18, and I was like 19, maybe 20, and I was at a house party, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we got some Everclear in the fridge," and I was like, "Oh sweet." I thought they meant vodka. That same thing. I was like, "Oh yeah," like open up the bottle and took a swig, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're hardcore," and I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "It burns," but I thought that was what vodka tasted like. And they're like, "No, man, Everclear. That's like whatever 90% or whatever alcohol." And I'm like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah.
Hey, somebody said Everclear sucks, and I was like, "Are you talking about the band?"
Nice.
That was at one of the
best
parties.
story that I got is I was riding around with a couple of my friends like in high school, and they had like that was back when everybody used to carry around liquor in like water bottles, and there was like a water bottle with some Everclear sitting like the floorboard, and my friend Jessica like was like dying for like a drink of water. She was like coughing and just had to take a drink of water, and she grabbed this bottle off the floorboard, took a big drink out of it, and then just like spit it all back up because there was a bottle of Everclear.
Oh man, it must be a party. I think I can barely kind of make out the bat.
Yeah.
Dark in the cave.
And while we're waiting for him to get to it, let's go for it.
Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Where did the other peppers go?
Ooh,
Where did the peppers go?
where'd they go?
What's up, guys?
What up, Batman?
Huh.
Chilling.
Oh man,
Took a shot.
I just had company. I was out back. Fire pit was burning. I had Bob. I don't know if you heard of Bob. He cuts my lawn and chops up my peppers with the weed whacker every once in a while.
That sucks.
Yeah, I can't. One time I said I fired him, but I can't. He's an old friend and he's really nice. Without him, I couldn't have filled my last raised bed with a yard of soil. Who's gonna bring a yard of soil?
Hey, that's
My
cool.
girl in her Forester. No.
Man, I had some peppers chopped by a weed whacker the other day over at one of the gardens that I have elsewhere, and it sucks because I think that it was this guy Roy that like is another one of the renters at the farm where my buddy lives, where I've got a really nice garden, and I noticed he only weeded it down one side of the garden, and I think he did that mostly probably did it on purpose to be an asshole, and like because him and my buddy have kind of been like having a feud. And but he chopped some of my really nice looking peppers in half. They were like lower hanging ones, and they were just completely chopped in half. And not the plants, luckily, just the peppers.
What
But,
were you guys drinking just now?
I
some shot?
had some tequila.
A what?
I had some tequila, but I wanted to show you this one, the Sweetwater Hot Pass.
I love Sweetwater. I've only had their regular IPA, and I had their blueberry, the blue.
Hey, I got something I think you would like. I bought the variety pack, and they have this thing called Tropical Lover. It's guava and mango IPA.
They have that one. They have that one in the 6-pack here. But I've been kind of scared to try it. Sounded sweet, but judging by the blueberry, it might not be that sweet. Blueberry one is very subtle.
I was
Yeah,
trying
you
to
should
solve
try
it.
it.
It's a little sour.
That Sweetwater makes is the pineapple IPA. If you can find that pineapple IPA, that one is awesome.
From Sweetwater.
Sweetwater Pineapple IPA.
Oh yeah. No, we don't got that one. Good.
And Kelly, that was a good one, and I do the exact same thing, so you'll fit in just fine here.
Right. Then also,
Yeah.
I was just like Beatty too. I just saw Cemetery's comment. That was pretty funny.
I think that boy that Beatty did along the garden, though, I think the reason he only did one side and didn't go up the other side was that he must have cut into some of those bootleg gifts and stuff, and it kind of kicked up some pepper fumes, and he didn't want to keep going after that because he did one side of the garden and not the other.
Which cemetery comment? The Everclear one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I agree with that.
Yeah. Hey, Batman, I would say, who won the giveaway last night?
Two Chicks Crew.
Oh, okay. I seen them in the chat before on your video.
I was kind of glad they won because they've been doing really good in supporting the channel. Actually, the night I hit 1K, which Rev helped a lot, but that night she came on and she does these raid things where if she's live and you're live and she's trying to from her live over to your channel and subscribe and show support, whatever. And she did that, and that's that helped in the 1K, whatever, and that was pretty cool. And she also she ran I don't know if she still is, but she said she was running my playlist for watch time. That was pretty cool. I've been in this other guy's live stream. I've met tons of new people. Obviously I didn't. Whose stream is this that Rev left?
Rev comes and goes as he pleases.
Yeah, he does.
Batman, I sent you.
I mean, I thought it would stream if we if the host left.
Yeah, he could leave and we could just do whatever. It doesn't matter. And then you just close it out at the end. Because, I mean, this the same thing goes when you fall asleep on the couch and you're the host.
So anyway, yeah, this guy, this other guy, I've been joining his streams here and there. He's very cool too. He also said he would run my playlist. He's like, yeah, I'll put it on at work. I'll just let it play there. And that was I joined his stream lately and threw him a super chat there.
I've done that for you too, Batman. Like before I went to bed, just turn off my speakers and hit the Bat and Bear show. And I remember I woke up in the middle of the night and I heard Charles, and I'm like, what the heck's going? Or I guess I didn't turn my speakers off, but I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm like, what the heck? Why am I hearing Charles? And then I realized, like, oh, right, I have that playing out there. And I'm like, wait, how many episodes did I go through? Because I started at the last one that you did and went towards the beginning. And I remember Charles was like towards the beginning. I'm like, how did I get that far?
Yeah, the playlist. The playlist has all 16 shows. 16 shows per season. So I put the 16 shows on that playlist. That's a good amount of hours. Average.
And if you want to Batman move ahead a lot quicker, maybe before you go to bed, you should click on Batman's playlist and watch the Bat and Bear show, turn off your speakers and go to bed and give him a whole pile of minutes.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm about to send you a super chat right now just for that.
Don't worry about that, man. You don't have to do that.
Nah, I don't think so. You know
I
me,
just,
man.
I just like hanging out with you. You're awesome.
I don't give. Yeah, man. So,
And that is a great way to support
Charles,
anybody that you really like, like Batman or Charles or Rob or Beatty.
man, that was last night's stream was pretty cool, man. It kind of gave me an insight on how to approach getting more watch time and kind of expanding because the the chats. I mean, when I go live directly from my phone, it when I end it, it gives me stats at the end, and I was just analyzing things last night, especially since I did two streams. I cut one off because I wanted the video separate. The 1K giveaway and then Russ's video. Russ's mail opening, but the the first stream was only 34 minutes long, right? And it gave me in the stats, I noticed 34 minutes long, which had uh, almost double the viewers. Again, Two Chicks Cruise sent some people over too. I had around 28 viewers, I think, only for uh, only for 34 minutes, and that got me 11 hours watch time with with uh, with the only 34 minutes. So the second stream, which was almost double the time, that was only 9 hours because since I cut it off, obviously I didn't get back the same amount of watchers, and that only gave me in double the time. That only gave me 9 hours. So it's you know interesting to see if you're definitely if you're working towards watch time, live streams are the way to go, man.
Yeah, and I was telling Rev, I've seen like some people's live streams, like how YouTube, it didn't used to pop up, but now like in suggested videos, if you're watching a video, if somebody's live, even if you're not subscribed, they'll be like, "Hey, this person's live." And I've clicked into some like random live streams before where I'm seeing so many different people uh, coming in there and like donating money and stuff. Like I saw this one, I don't remember who it was, just some random guy, and it was boring too. And the guy just seemed like a prick. Like I don't like want to talk bad about somebody like that. I don't know the dude, but I mean his show was boring. It just seemed uninteresting. But there were people donating like $30 and shit like at a time. Like, and I
Yeah,
watched for probably 30 minutes, and I must have seen $200 or $300 get donated on this shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was
yeah.
super.
I seen like watching LA Beast. It's pretty incredible. The guy gets. I was watching today. I think was it today or yesterday? He went live yesterday and today. So, but watching, I see. The average is $10, $20, but you do see some crazy people. Uh, either either this afternoon or yesterday, I saw $300. No comment on the super chat, just $300.
That's crazy. But Batman, that Genesee beer, that brand beer? It's like a cheap brand. It's called Genesee.
Genesee.
Yeah, Genesee beer. It's like a cheap, like I think they only sell it in like 24-ounce cans or something. But this dude on his live stream was sitting there drinking like some Genesee beer that's like, I mean, piss water. Like he couldn't even go get like some Bud Light or something. This is like horrible, awful, cheap beer. And then I watched like all these donations come through. I was like, what the hell? Like this dude's sitting here drinking the cheapest beer known to man, and people are donating like
Yeah.
$20-$30 like every couple seconds, like it's nothing, just for a shout out. You give my channel a shout out.
That makes me feel like what I watched today. I saw a huge guy go live today on YouTube for the first time. And it was almost like, oh, come on, man. Now you wanna do live here? Like it's I don't know. I have so many things I don't like about this dude, and I'm not gonna say who it is because you know, a lot of people can interpret that as hating, but yeah, it's I'm just like, wow. And you know, one of the things I don't like, dude,
If there's hate in your heart, let it out.
you know me, man. You know me. The thing is, like, if you're huge and you know it, you don't need to defend yourself by putting other people down. Like, if you say, "Oh no, I'm not," you know, for example, if you come out and say something like, "Oh no, I don't do all these special effects on my videos and all that nonsense, all that bullshit. I'm not about that. I'm the real deal. I give you raw, like, dude." So you're saying these people that take their time to do this great editing that almost doubles in fun watch, you know, quality watching, you're saying their hard work is nonsense, basically. And no, that'll make me hate you. I'm not, you know, I'm not agreeing with that. That is,
I do say though that some of those people that put so much into their videos, they try and make them too mainstream. Like I've seen some people that have like millions of subscribers, and their channels are just boring as crap. Like as far as like fishing videos and stuff, there's some people, there are some big names out there that
yeah,
channels,
but
it's all bullshit, and it's always some catchy title and catchy cover shot, but then you go and watch it and it's just bullshit video.
Yeah,
and
I've experienced
like
that.
Crazy
I've
Kimberlin,
experienced that with the
his stuff, and I
you know,
appreciate it because they're great.
on the road to 1K, you know, you do get you meet a lot of people that you're not really interested in anything they got, man. It's you know, like for instance, you know, I've met people that I don't know what they're about. I don't know what they're saying. Even I don't know their channel name because they're in characters of foreign language, and you know, it's like, okay, you know, it's all right. I'll support you, but I look forward to in your channel. And for instance, Rob, you're saying about fishing videos, but imagine how you see Crazy Kimberlin's deal, right? He does the green screen. He does amazing editing. Now, imagine Crazy Kimberlin hearing somebody say that. It's like, wait a minute, dude. You mean all this shit, when all this hard work is nonsense?
No, it isn't. It's just that dude's full of bullshit. I have so much respect for Crazy Kimberlin and what he does with his videos. Like, ever since I first watched one of his videos, I was like, damn, this dude knows what's up. Like, his videos are so good, and I was like shocked when I saw like how few subscribers he had. Like, I think whenever I'd like first subscribed to Crazy Kimberlin, something crazy like 200 something subscribers. I was like, how is that even possible?
Totally. When Dave introduced him, I met him through Dave. Dave really started talking about him and putting him out there. And yeah, totally. And Dave did mention the fact that he wished he had more subscribers, and I noticed that, and I was like, holy shit, this guy is damn good. He definitely like it's kind of puzzling to see him doing that good and having so little.
I mean, straight up, in my opinion, I feel like Crazy Kimberlin should be up there with Johnny Scoville as far as like subscribers and views. And you can't really like compare him to that, but like his video quality and like the quality of his reviews and stuff are like that high that I feel like he deserves it. Like,
hey, I've been saying that for a long time.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you should subscribe to Derek just for a shaky shake. I mean, you subscribe for that alone.
Oh yeah, I lived
with hot sauce so I could do a shaky shake.
That like didn't even. He's not even like really much in peppers and stuff. But I was like, dude, because I was watching was Derek went live like for the hot sauce giveaway, and I was watching the live stream before I left to go fishing, and my buddy was over here, and he was like, "Where are you watching?" I was like, "Oh, this live stream. I gotta like see because I entered this contest for this hot sauce giveaway." And then he was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then after like the live stream ended, I showed him like I had to like go and find one of his videos where he did the good shake. I was like, "You gotta like just at least watch the first few minutes of this video." And he thought that was awesome. I always get a kick out of that shake.
Yeah, not only the shake, but I love it when it like spins down the table and then spins right back and then rolls down the table and rolls right back.
That's what I was gonna say. Did you see him do that on my sauce review? He did like the Batman music and it's I was like, man, this dude.
Big old telescopic guys.
I think probably my favorite part of the shake is when he spins it like a top and then he just mean mugs the camera.
Yeah. I love that.
You know,
like he's mad at the camera.
Exactly. You know, that's kind of Crazy Kimberlin's trademark. He the first time I ever saw him was on Dave's birthday video. Remember that?
Oh yeah. I think I was in that video.
Yeah. We were all there. That was the first time I came on as Batman. I had the mask and everything. But yeah, on there I saw Crazy Kimberlin. He came on. He's like, "Hey Dave, whatever." He said a couple things. Then he's like, "Have a good one." And that's when that's when I first saw him, and I'm like, "Who is this freaking maniac?" I love it.
Yeah, he's so mad.
And
that's what I love. Every time I get done with one of his videos, I'm like, why is he mad at me? Like, have a good one. Like, whoa, man, like leave me alone.
Well, you know, me being me, I mean, I'm all about brooding and being not in a good mood. Yeah, I loved it. I'm like, this guy's charming. You have to, yeah, and that made me really pay attention to who he was.
Yeah, and out of our like circle of friends, like, and I like to call him my friend, he is like the best, like highest quality video of anybody. And like no
Yeah,
disrespect to anybody else, but like he
even
puts in the music, the time, like the green screen. He does everything. Like stuff
yeah,
I never even
even
think to do.
even after I met him, I was for a while. I thought like, shit, man, should I ask him? He probably gets paid. I'll probably need to pay him. Should I? And you know, I just decided like, no, I'm not gonna play myself. I'm not gonna play myself. So uh, when he asked, I was just blown out. I was like, holy shit, dude, really? Hell yeah.
Hey,
Trying to
Batman.
suck with his shot or
Hey.
something.
Hey, Batman, for real. Whenever he ate your chip, did you hear the music in the background? He made those beats too for that video.
Yeah, yeah. He actually has another channel dedicated to his music stuff. It's called the Black Medicine Artist.
Which is hilarious because his Crazy Kimberlin Opinions channel will get flagged from the other channel because he's using quote
Oh
copyright
shit! No
material.
shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah,
That reminds
that's
me
somebody
of,
else's stuff, but meanwhile it's his own.
Yeah.
that reminds me of John Fogerty. You know, the Credence.
Yeah.
He was in a court battle uh, for sounding like his own songs.
Yeah.
Actually.
I think it was Run Through the Jungle
Yep.
or Old Man Down the Road. I think two comparison were the two songs compared. So Run Through the Jungle and then Old Man Down the Road. Because he did a solo as Old Man Down the Road, but he was in
Charles.
CCR for Run Through the Jungle.
Yeah.
Place going to town on his phone over there.
Did you send him a call? I think he might have. He said he might have come on.
Who, Derek?
Yeah.
Oh. Do that right now.
Well, he hasn't texted in a while, so maybe.
Hey, I think in the lyrics he was saying in the background, he was saying he was on fire or something.
Who's on fire?
Yeah, like if you listen to the beat, you can hear him saying something in the background, talking about he's on fire or something.
Oh, on what song?
On the when he ate your chip the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit made me laugh so many times, like really out loud. I was at work watching it the next morning, and I was just dying, man. Like, oh, oh, Batman.
Wes sent Derek an invite, but before he actually gets here, I want to go ahead on the record and say, yeah, I want to head over and like message Dave. And I'm like, hey, Dave, you really got to get like I saw Batman. He made a diss track on you, but I really want to hear a diss track from Crazy Kimberlin. He said that he really, really wants to try your chip. So you really need to send him that chip. And meanwhile, Dave's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he sent me the same message about you. And I'm like, no. He was lying about that. But he really wants to try your chip. He's like, no, I'm pretty sure he said that you wanted to try it. I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. But he told me he really wanted to try your chip.
Did you see last night the girl that Kelly Gibson.
Yeah, she was in the chat here earlier.
I gotta go to
Yeah,
Banyo.
yeah. Actually, I tuned in a while ago when I was outside with Bob. Uh, I saw that she was in there, and yeah, she actually contacted me. She's freaking down. She's gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm
She
subscribed
wants
to her. I can't wait.
she wants the chip, but she doesn't upload. She wants to come on, she wants to come on my stream or whatever, or our
Yeah, I,
show.
I offered my stream. I was like, you can come on my stream. I am glad to have
Oh,
you
yeah?
on if you're gonna try that chip. Yeah, but she can go on your live stream would be even better because it's your chip.
Get that chip.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping she would do it, for her channel. I'm sure she would want to show a few friends or something, no?
Yeah, or
But
do it and then we will
no, she
advertise
said
for it.
I've been talking to her. I gave her my email, and she said, "No, I don't upload videos, but I'll do it on your stream." I was like, okay.
Yeah, but I agree with you. She should do it on her own channel, and then me and you can promote her video, and let all the people we know, go over there
Yeah,
and check her.
yeah. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing she doesn't want to do it on her channel. She has no videos uploaded at all.
Yeah, and that's one of my things. I usually never subscribe to people that don't make videos, but I mean, because that's the point of subscribing to someone. It's not just to
Yeah,
give.
right. What I do is I don't turn on the bell for those people. I kind of take a quick look, and if they're not really, uploading, I don't put on the bell.
JDS.
But sometimes you gotta subscribe to let them know to get you back.
Yeah, that's kind of like someone I know who was tagged for the allotment, and he does a lot of live streams. He makes a lot of appearances. He's talking all the time, doing all kinds of shots and everything else. And then he's got a YouTube channel, and he never posts anything. He just, I mean, what the hell's wrong with that guy?
Thing on there, in my defense, I'd never posted a video, and PB actually helped me out with that. I was on the phone with him one night, and I was trying to figure out how to upload videos, and PB helped me out, and it took me 2 days of working with it, but I got my channel open to where I can upload videos straight from to it, so I can make that happen here soon. The one thing I need to do is I need to just get a big fat memory card, because my memory card's so full of pictures that I don't have enough room on there to do video. But it's a 24 gig or something.
Well, they're pretty inexpensive. I mean, you can get a 32 gig.
Yeah, it's like $20 or something.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Charles. Yesterday, you were saying you guys got a thing going, right? So you're gonna film
Sunday. So we're gonna do Sundays at 8 o'clock, so 9 o'clock Eastern. So we're gonna do that starting on the 29th. Now we may have another one just pop up, because yesterday was our first one that we just wanted to do, see how it worked in public. It seemed to work. So we just may do another quick one here and there, and then BD's making some graphics for us, and he's going to post that on PLC, and we're going to do some have different little. It's actually kind of neat. So wait until BD shows his skills on his graphic work. But yeah, we're going to do that starting on the 29th. So it's a week from this upcoming Sunday. That's when we're going to regularly do the live stream.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the graphics. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and Batman, you could probably send me and BD one of those chips too, whenever you get around to do Charles. just gonna go ahead and sign PD up for that one because I'm not gonna just like be the only one on there. Charles to do it, and BD's just sitting there laughing.
Oh man, I don't know if I can do that to BD. BD's been too nice, man.
That's up to him, but
I don't know, man. And now that I met him, I see his face. He shit. I'm sorry. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Hold on. What the fuck? Awesome. Come on. What the fuck? Sorry. It's going. It's leaving. Got it. Yeah, I'm looking at BD and I'm like, come on, man. You remind me of the Lord Jesus Christ. I can't send you a really hot chip.
The artwork we were working on.
But I was joking around with Charles the night you were supposed to come on, and I'm like, I was telling Charles, I'm like, hey, what do you think BD is gonna look like? I say he's a black guy. That's what I was picturing. I don't know, nothing bad. I'm just saying. I imagine a black guy for some reason.
Well, it has to do with the beats and stuff, but like I guess I didn't ever assume that, but then like I talked to him, so I like heard his voice and I could tell like otherwise. But I guess I didn't ever see you until like whenever you hopped on with either the live stream or me and Charles. I can't remember which.
And like when Batman texted me or whatever, I was like, nope, because I already know, because I already had a video. I've already been video calling him, so I already knew what he looked like.
I
was like, oh man, I was wrong.
I did a video last year in September where I ate a chocolate bootla before my flight, and it tore me up, and I posted it in the PLC. I don't know if I don't know if anyone's seen it. Scott Burkhart sent me it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, totally missed that. we would have.
Send me a link to that.
Scott Burkhart. What happened to that guy?
I don't know, man. Hey, I messaged him months ago and no reply or nothing.
I had a bit of a disagreement with that guy, man. I was just saying not too long ago. I'm like, I think that fucking Burkhart guy could be one of the thumbs down bandits. Because yeah, he had a.
I don't even know if I remember this guy.
I asked him. I said, "Hey, which bootla was that? Was that like a SM, like a DM? Because I saved seeds and I grew it, so I didn't know what it was." And no reply.
I think he pretty much said, "Fuck this community," because his disagreement with me, I might have caused that. You know, I'm a jerk all the time, and I said something that offended him like big time. He was so in shock. But hey, buddy, it's the fucking truth, and you coming with some bullshit that no, it's unacceptable. You're suggesting. His problem started with the marketplace. He was selling, and then he posed to the main community selling, and he was told about it. You know, there's no selling, and no selling in the main community, and he keeps pushing, saying that, oh, that's a bad idea because, you know, the main community has quadruple times the followers the marketplace has. So there's more customers. I'm like, listen, buddy. Number one, the customers, all the customers you're gonna get in the main community, they're gonna go to the marketplace. You're not missing out on anything. And second, the marketplace exists because only because Kang does not want the main community flooded with commercials, ads from people selling shit and bullshit like that. He wants to keep it about what it is. Our peppers, our grow, our stuff, you know? So he keeps pushing. He even you know, he's talking to us like oh yeah, y'all stupid for even thinking like that. The community has how many members? I'm like, dude, you just don't get it. It's not about that. And it got to the point where he like questioned my authority or something. He said, look, dude, I know you're a mod there. So I was like, no, you know what? Fuck that. Mod shit. I'm the fucking owner of that fucking thing. When you go to the fucking marketplace and you see my fucking post, it says owner, you motherfucker. So I allow you to post it. He had such a problem with that. Oh, what do you mean you allow me to post there? You allow me to post there? What, you know, I'm like, what? And
Hey, Batman, you know what I got out of the whole thing? It's like Batman says, you know what? You question my authority? You question my authority?
respect my authority.
Hey, Rob, you want to do a shot?
Yeah.
Anybody got a shot?
Yeah, right. I've been poured for a while.
Oh, Rev. No, wait. Wrong. I'm sorry. But I am going to send you a different vodka. I think I'm going to open this one because, right, it's already done, right? You're not going to experience level by level. I know I said that already, but you agree, right?
Oh yeah, that thing's been fermented.
Deliver the vodka, correct?
Yeah, deliver.
Okay.
Definitely deliver, because you can't do it otherwise. I mean,
But, I was saying, Bob, my friend Bob just showed up with a vodka. He's like, oh, I don't know if you like this, but here. I'm like, what? That's awesome, Bob. Thanks. And but it's too big to ship. I can't ship that to you. I gotta buy.
I went to the liquor store today and I grabbed some vodka, but I know exactly where it is, and I went and grabbed one. And there was this lady that walked in after me, and she was looking around, and the guy was like, "Can I help you, ma'am? Like, what are you looking for?" And she's like, "I'm looking for Tito's." And I'm like, "Up and to the right." Like,
Yeah, I got this mango habanero here though that has a fat habanero in there. Mango.
Let's do it.
It's store bought one, but it's mango habanero, and it's made by Infused Spirits. It's pretty legit, awesome stuff.
I've got some of the cheapest stuff you can buy. It's in a plastic
We have silver.
Yeah, I got that plastic bottle stuff too.
Hey, JDS said bring back Todd. Hashtag bring back Todd.
And oh wait, he also said, oh man, go back and look at that here. Brian said Rev should be the narrator of the Fridays. I'm horrible about that. That's why Rob is the narrator of Mondays. And then JDS said, bro.
Pray for Potato Dave too.
Can I be the narrator for the rest of the month? I mean the rest of the month.
Sure,
Awesome.
rest of the month. Locked in. Done.
All right. Do I need to sign anything?
Yep. I'll have a contract certified mail tomorrow. Oh wait, tomorrow's Saturday. Never mind.
I meant for the rest of the stream,
Sure.
because since I came on, I haven't looked at the chat once. My phone was dead from being outside with Bob, and I was using the tablet. Then I switched over, and this wasn't charged still.
Yeah, and you mentioned Bob. Someone put in battery operated boyfriend is the acronym. That's pretty funny.
That was Kelly, I think.
Kelly says she's going to start uploading. Sweet. Upload anything. Are you growing anything? That's a good place to start. She also said she wants some vodka with a bunch of hearts. Me too. But I have, so works out good. Somebody's echoing. Is that me?
Oh, there's Kelly.
The echo is not me.
It's not me.
Kelly's doing the bat chip.
Oh, it's Batman. Batman, are you echoing? Did you
Yeah,
mute whenever you got the chat on?
That's me. I think I heard my name. I was walking down the hall, but I'm not echoing.
You ready, Rob?
Who else? Who else?
Batman,
Cemetery says I can grow weeds pretty good. Well, if it's the right kind of weed, you can probably make a lot of money.
No shit. You know?
It's a pretty plant too.
Wait, what is that one? Rebel. That's the Rebel Anytime IPA.
This is Sam Adams Rebel Anytime Session IPA.
JDS says I grow thorns.
Cheers.
Shot.
Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I would definitely get that mango habanero again.
Kelly, question. What other spicy things have you eaten? I don't want to be responsible for your demise. I want to know how to approach making this chip for you.
I'd say just go level 1. Well,
yeah, so
even level 1 might be some death for a lot of people.
I was going to say my second question to Kelly would be, are you familiar with Carolina Reapers?
It is the hottest pepper in the world, certified.
Right on, Rob. And that is what...
And if you were wondering what Carolina Reapers look like, this is what they look like. And they don't look pretty. There's nothing pretty about them. They look like pure evil.
Oh, fuck. She had a
very bumpy, very wrinkly, and they got a long stinger tail.
Hey, I'm the commentator for the night. Kelly ate a ghost pepper. She's good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go
she
with
can
that.
handle
a bad chip's nothing. Or I wouldn't say
I think she's level 2. Level 2, right? You eat a ghost pepper fresh, you can handle level 2.
Yeah.
Level 1. All right, we'll see. Hey, Brian Huff, what's up, dude? And
oh, hey Charles, this tropical, this one right here is real sour.
What is it?
That tropical lover, that guava, passion fruit, Sweetwater.
It's probably sour because you chased the shot of tequila with it.
No, I remember I drank it the other night and it was sour too. I just bought them.
I saw one of the brands I buy that just came out with a sour. I was gonna show it to Charles because he loves those.
I do.
I forgot who it was that came out with it.
Oh yeah, hey Charles, I watched another one of that Brian Ames video or Ames videos. He ate that some hot sauce. It had extract in it or something.
Yeah, isn't I like his channel. It's a good channel. So
Yeah, hey, that chip from that Prometheus or Microfarms tore him up.
yeah, it didn't tear up his partner on that show, but it sure did.
No, I'm sorry. Crazy Kimberlin's leaving, and he says something about Warrior Dash. What the fuck is that? What are you doing? Like American Ninja Warriors thing?
We'll have to look it up.
I'm guessing it's a hot sauce, but that would be more. It was like American Ninja.
Oh, okay. Doing Warrior Dash tomorrow. That makes sense. Has to be a hot sauce, right, Rev?
That does make sense, but it sounds a lot cooler if you don't think about hot sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking Ninja Warrior Challenge, like obstacle course, the dash.
Yeah, I kind of want to
Honestly,
see that more.
I think of somebody like suited up in like some armor and shit with like a shield, or like running through like a muddy field or something like.
Technically, the Warrior Dash is a 5K obstacle course race with 12 world-class obstacles. Wade across lakes and venture through mud-caked back roads.
See,
There
that's
you
what
go. I
like.
was right.
Sweet. I can't wait for that video, Derek. That'll be awesome.
Dude, you better have somebody record that, man.
Definitely gotta get the footy on that one.
I'm yelling up here. I must be waking up this chick.
Oh, and Kelly, way back right before my internet went out, said I fear the bat chip, but girls got to do this challenge. Have you thought about sending a bat? Or wait, did you send a bat chip to Barbie?
Yeah.
Oh,
And Andrea. And Amy.
Oh,
Amy
right. I saw Amy.
No, yeah, Amy Gordon did it with Adam, and Andrea is Gage's wife. She got one. She did it. She handled it pretty good too.
And Ryan.
Yeah, Barbie got one with Russ also.
That's right. She got the smaller one, right?
Yeah.
Russ the bigger one, and then Barbie the smaller one.
Yeah, but she totally rocked too. She wants a whole bag, I think.
Oh, Barbie is like obviously Russ's wife because she is an animal.
Yep.
Thank you, Cemetery. My internet is a potato. We also have a storm going through right now. I don't know if not showing up, but I did have like raindrops all over me because I ran outside to go to the bathroom.
Oh shit! Look at
Charles was right. Derek said that Charles was right, and he's got a GoPro chest harness for it. Sweet. You need another guy like recording you too.
You have a GoPro, Kim? Shit.
I got a GoPro.
I got a Bro Pro.
The faux pros are really cheap. Go on Amazon and just look up DB Power, or no, just look up Action Cam, and you'll find them for like $50 with like a bunch of accessories, including like the waterproof one, case and all that stuff.
Bullshit, Rev. And I don't have one?
I've got 3. I've got one I keep in my truck, dude. I had my I haven't like made a video of this but the other day, Friday. Wait, no, not Friday. This is Friday. Yesterday, I guess it was. I actually recorded a guy breaking into a car, and it was hilarious because where I live, there's no crime, so I knew the guy was breaking into his own car. But he's out there with the clothes hanger and everything for like 20 minutes trying to break into this car. Nobody called the cops. Nobody said a word to him. Nobody even said, "What are you doing?" or anything like that. And this guy finally like got into the car, pulled the keys out, locked the vehicle and shut the door, walked into the grocery store. But yeah, I sent a message to Susie. I'm like, she sent a message to me, and I was like, yeah. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm watching a guy break into a car. She's like, you should record it. I'm like, I am. And then like whenever it was over, she's like, oh, you should call the cops. I'm like, yeah, nah. He worked really hard for it. I think he deserves it. She's just like, what? I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna do anything. She's like, well, what are you talking about? And I know she's like in Winnipeg where there's like a lot of crime, but like
Hey,
that's what it
Rev,
is.
not a lot of crime can work against us good folks, man. Because the cops are bored, man. They're looking for any freaking action, any little thing that could,
Well, that's
liven up the day.
like I grew up in Pittsburgh for 21 years, and then I moved here. Like around here, the biggest crime, like oh man, we had this big, huge crime spree that went on. It was like this wacky guy that raped like 3 girls. Gigantic crime. Besides that, we had a cop that I guess he got fired or he was not a cop anymore. He robbed a bank. That was like the next big crime. And then after that, it is, well, I guess we'll go with the theft of bicycles because, I'm drunk. I shouldn't drive. So I'm just going to borrow this bicycle and ride it over to my house kind of thing. And then after that, it's DUI. Like that is like our list of crime around here the entire 18 years I've lived here. Like there is no crime. Like I shouldn't say no crime. Those are crimes, but that's the list of crimes in order of severity.
Yeah, where I grew up, I mean, where I'm at, there's hardly no crime. You hardly ever see anything. So, yeah, we're like
growing up in New York. It's there was not very much shortage of crime. But when I moved to this side to New Jersey, the first town I moved, it was so quiet. Nothing happened there, and that's why I said, Rev, low crime can work against us because the cops are just looking for anything. I came out of my house. Uh, I was into rolling cigarettes. I would get the what you call it, the
I used to get bugler.
yeah, I would get the pouch of tobacco and roll them, whatever. So I come out of my house. I'm headed to work, and just as I finished. I had rolled it before I came out. Just as I put it in my mouth, and I bring up the lighter. I see the cop car go by, and I kind of thought to myself, like, if he saw that, he'll probably come back. And it just took me across the next street, and whoop, there he was. And right away I said, it's just tobacco, man. I rolled the thing. So he plays it up. He's like, oh no, I don't care about that. There was a call. There was a call. Your description. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. There was a call in this quiet ass fucking town, And yeah, whatever. Just you know, like
Yeah, they're pretty laid back around where I live, though. I mean, we're at the beach, and they're pretty much. I don't know. I don't want to say like they're really cool because I'm sure there's got to be a few that aren't, but almost everyone. Well, I moved here. I got like a. I got so many tickets that I lost my license and had to retake my license test in Pennsylvania. I moved here, and for the last 18 years, I haven't got a ticket at all. Well, I got a ticket. Well, I got a ticket for expired registration. I went over that a couple live streams ago, but that was it. Like actual, a real ticketable offense. But I mean, that's it. I mean, other than that, like they pull you over, like, hey, did you realize you're doing like 14 over the speed limit? And I'm like, no, I didn't. What's the speed limit? Oh, it's 35. Oh, well, yeah, I'll slow it down. Okay, well, here's your license back, and have a good day. They just let you go on your way, and they're just, I don't know. It's a different breed down here completely. Whereas Pennsylvania, I'd have got like 3 tickets. Like he would have got me for a light that wasn't out, that was quote out. I would have got like, all that stuff. Oh man, that's awesome. Batman, thank you. That was quick, man. I saw you hit the enter button, it popped right up. But that's one awesome thing about around here, man. Like as long as you don't speed, that's the other thing I learned. Like we have good speed limits around here. Like a 35-mile-an-hour road is a 35-mile-an-hour road. Whereas in Pennsylvania, a 50-mile-an-hour road was a 25-mile-an-hour road. And, you would like be doing what you feel should be the speed limit in Pennsylvania. I get pulled over and get a ticket. Whereas down here, you do what you feel the speed limit is, you're correct. That, and I look old. They don't mess with me anymore. Up there, I look like a punk. Dang, you hit 1.1 already?
See, Rev, you need to start doing that networking. You get to 2 in no time.
That's awesome, man.
Hey,
Extra 100 subscribers in what? Just a couple days.
was that?
You hit 1.1 subscribers. That's like another 100 subscribers in what? Like a couple days.
Yeah, actually, actually, 1,108.
Nice.
Thanks, Rev. And this is all because of you, man. Honestly, you're the first guy I saw doing the live. I didn't even know live existed, and I had no interest in my channel. I started doing it because of it was easier to share to Google Plus. The Google Plus app is a freaking dick lord. It messes you up, man.
The dick lord is opposite of the shit lord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. It uploads your pictures in like 2D graphics. If you if you got a weak connection, or I don't know what the hell, but
Hey, you don't want to be
the videos. The videos will last days, so I went to YouTube, and it was a lot easier to post. But early, I say, sometime around the beginning of the year, I kind of took interest in the YouTube channel and watching Rev do the live stream, the Monday meetups. I was like that shit blew me out. I'm like, shit, man. We're like, this is like a step up from the community. We're actually we're actually meeting each other. It's like,
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but that had nothing to do with me. I might have been an inspiration, if you want to call me that, at the very least, but no, that was all you. People subscribe to you because they like you, not because anything I did. I might have like directed
no,
some people to
I
go over
mean,
there, but I mean, I go on your live streams. I don't even know most of the people on your live streams, so that's all you.
yeah, I mean, it's you well, my approach to expanding my channel is not only about myself. It's been about meeting new people too.
Yep.
I'm in tons of streams. I jump in all these streams like all day long. There's a lot of people that they stream during the day. I'm at work all the time, sneaking my phone. you know, oh shit, this person's on, and a lot of a lot of people are fun to watch. They do interesting stuff. I do have a lot of people in the with gardens, farms, and stuff like that. I just sent a chip to a new chili head in the making. That guy, uh, he actually emailed me back today. He said I got the chip, and what's his name? He's on my stream all the time. Bounty by Observation.
I'm subscribed to that guy.
Yeah, check his videos. He's kind of funny because he I kind of noticed what he was doing or who he was when I saw a video saying that he received the hot sauce from a friend, and he's like, uh, if if enough people comment saying I should do it, I'll drink half this bottle. It was like Carolina Reaper squeezins. And I'm like, holy shit. And he doesn't he didn't take me as an experienced chili head. He doesn't have many subscribers, by the way. He like probably right under 50. So I was like, yeah, I like this guy's spirit. So I commented saying, all right on, go for it. So I'm glad he changed his mind because he brought on his buddy. He did a spoon and it freaking burned him up. So I was I was surprised that he agreed to the chip, and yeah, he got it. He's gonna be doing it soon. I told him to let me know when he's on to maybe try to get him some people watching. He says he might do it live, but yeah, he's a cool man, and I want to see how he does. But it's the chip he got is actually with William Beckham's powder. I was supposed to do it, but since I got Dave's powder, I was like, I'm not doing two chips like back to back or nothing.
And Cemetery, I am not sub to you, but it also says you don't have any content.
Cemetery.
Hey,
Cemetery.
If you make
When are you
videos, yeah,
uploading videos?
yeah. I mean, that's my only criteria. as long as you are supportive of my channel and you make videos, I will subscribe to you. But if you don't make videos, it's kind of not a point to subscribe. Just one of my weird things. So make videos. If you make videos, absolutely.
Take my subscription off for Rob Blumberg. Just for that exact reason.
Over there. He's been at me all night about it.
Did you say you stopped subscribing to Rob
I
Blumberg?
unsubscribed. Yeah, I was subscribed just because I was being nice, and then this guy. I mean, you give him all the chances in the world, and he still doesn't post any videos. So
Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna unsubscribe too.
yeah, just do that. So it's Rob Blumberg.
Yeah, so you could at least thumbs down for me or something.
Actually, sorry to say, man, Blumberg's on the freaking panel right now, and he's one of my friends. I'm pretty sure I'm not subscribed to him because he doesn't make content.
Hey, I was telling Rob earlier today, 2 people thumbs down that thing from last night.
Really?
Yeah.
The live stream from last night?
Someone thumbs downed it today, it said.
One of them was JDS.
Hey, no, but someone did it today too. I see.
Yeah, he's part of the
One of them was JDS, Charles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mustache.
what did he call that?
Mustache. How could you?
Yeah.
What did he call that at the very
Oh.
beginning of the live stream? The thumbs down squad or whatever?
Yeah, thumbs down squad.
Yeah. I almost want to take back the seeds I sent him the other day. How? Because he did that.
That's cool. It's a thumbs down. Really. I mean, it's a thumbs up. It's actually a thumbs up.
Oh,
You were watching, you piss ass.
I don't care.
We know
That-
JDS.
It's activity.
All the thumbs down. All the thumbs down Bandit does is let us know that he was watching. Thanks, asshole.
Oh, but not only that, but if it's like not counting the live streams, but on my normal videos, anytime someone gives me a thumbs down, that means I'm going to make a series about that video, that kind of video, whatever I made. Like, oh, it's my little, my mom's little yeppy dog and my pit bull playing together. Oh, you don't like it? Okay, cool. I'll keep on making like 7 or 8 more of these videos. Like,
yeah.
my mom came
Like
in.
you said, I got my cat's feature coming up, man.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Whole series dedicated to that thumbs down guy. That's the way I look at it. And not only that, the weirdest thing, I got like some of the very first thumbs down videos I got was like Cracky versus deep water culture versus soil growing. I got thumbs down on that. I was like, okay, screw you. I'm going to start making a whole series about that. So I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of those are like, they have like 5,000 views. They're like way up there in my, my watch time and everything. Just tells me I did the right thing. So thank you, thumbs down guy, because you told me to like, do something that I wasn't going to do. And apparently it paid off in the long run.
Yeah.
Hey Rev. I heard Carrie Cameron was over at Daddy Daughter Broadcasting trolling.
Oh, really? That
Yeah, I
person
was
has
like,
been on my live stream and your live stream trolling. That's
I
crazy.
mean,
Troller's gonna
no,
troll.
trolling? I mean, my first reaction was like, trolling? What? He asked, "Where's Brando?" Like he went on Daddy Daughter Broadcasting and said, "Where's Brando?" Like, how is he trolling? I swear, man. If I'm streaming the show or whatever, and he comes on saying, "Can I be on your live?" I'm gonna send that fucking call and see who comes on, man. I'm sending that call.
What's up, Doug? Doug,
should-
Doug's here.
What's up, Doug?
What up?
It should be carriecameron@gmail.com.
Well, after I sub to him, it won't be hard. It'll just pop up when I hit to add people. I just got to sub to him.
Yeah, it's been quite a while for me.
Hey, Doug, what's up, buddy? Doug, mate.
But hey, Cemetery, are you? Man, what the heck is that? You guys don't need to make videos. I'll support you guys. Unlike Rev, I support everybody. I tell everybody to support everybody. Why don't you make videos, Cemetery? I mean, if you made one video, I'd be subscribing.
Is cemetery a chili head or?
I don't know, but I like Cemetery. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I think Cemetery is awesome. They show up in my chat all the time. They always have awesome comments, and I support Cemetery. But I'm the same way with everybody. Like, I'm a pusher. I want everybody to make videos. And that's Rob Z. Rob Z showed up in my before I did live streams, he showed up in my comments and he was like, "Oh, I like your videos. Like, you sound like a great guy," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Yeah, like, you sound like a great guy too." Well, he was telling me, like, I have, like, a 2-year-old scorpion that's like whatever tall and all this stuff. And I'm like, "You should make a video about that." And he's like, "No, nobody would want to watch it." I'm like, "You make a video, I'll watch it." Next thing you know, Rob Z's got a channel. He's making updates and all that stuff. I watch his videos. I'm just a pusher. I just want people to make videos because, to be perfectly honest, I'm very selfish and I want my subscriptions to be full of people that I like making videos. And that's, I don't know, that's just one of my, I don't know if you want to call it a downfall or a, positive thing or what, but I just love it when people I like make videos because then I can go there, I can click the thumbs up button, I can leave a comment. Even if I forget to leave a comment, I'll at least give you a thumbs up. And I know you were giving me a hard time, Cemetery. I'm giving you a hard time too. Oh, and Cemetery is a chili head. Do you want your very first video to be a bat chip level 2? Level 1?
Rev, are you reading my mind, Rev?
I know. We might be able to make this happen. Oh, and just to throw another nudge your way, Cemetery, I did give you a wrench. I don't throw wrenches at everybody. But when I see people hanging out in the chat and they make great chats and stuff like that, I will throw you a wrench. Unless you
Cemetery,
but you never did.
Cemetery. If you don't agree to the chip, at least since you're a chili head, try to find me on Hangouts so I can send you some powder samples for you to enjoy. Not, not chip level, not level 2.
Hey, I was thinking about it. Hey, what do y'all think? What do you guys think about this?
Was that the chocolate?
Yeah, what do you think? Hold on, let me.
That's a late night bat call.
What do you think about that?
I say, how about another shot and then do it up?
I got these too. But I already ate one of these on the live stream. These Bonda Majok Reds. I already ate that.
I got freaking Dorset Nagas sitting here and Reapers and stuff. I'm not eating. Yeah.
I can't eat that. Hey, JDS said he eat that. Yeah, let me cut it open. I'll eat some of it. I gotta put
Great.
that. I'll eat some of it.
What you got going on over there, Charles?
My eyes closing.
Hey,
Work on-
I'm
work
sorry
on-
to interrupt, guys. BD Beats.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to leave right now because you're about to do the pepper, but I'll be sure to watch the recording and watch the rest because I have to go right now.
Hey, it's all cool. Hey, appreciate you coming in, man. Y'all probably eat some of it here right now.
You know what?
There goes the
Go
comment.
right ahead. All right, I'll stick around another minute.
All right. Let me I'll show you I'll show you what it looks like in here.
Yeah, have fun with that one.
That's what it looks like in there right there. Check it
Is
out.
it green or
I'm not sure. I gotta look inside it. I can't really see. It's kind of dark in here. Let me see if I can put a light on.
maybe it's your lighting making it look that way, but it looks green
It
on
looks
the
like
inside.
on the screen. Yeah, it looks less green, like the way you
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
But let me take a couple of these seeds out and then I'll eat it. Oh damn! Hey, you could smell it. It smells like a smoky like a smoky like a campfire you just put out.
So you plan on going to bed anytime soon?
Probably not, man. I'm up late on the weekend.
Wow. The paper and try quarter.
All right, way I'm gonna eat this piece, the half of the pod right here. All right, here we go. Cheers.
Chew, 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 chew.
Oh, and Cemetery, I am subscribed, so I expect some content.
And see, he doesn't do that just for anyone.
No, I
Do
don't.
it. I
Takes a
do it for you. Yeah, it's good, man. I love habaneros.
Those
Does it
chocolate
taste like
pops are
chocolate?
delicious.
It's hot. I could tell it's getting hotter. But hey, it tastes good. I enjoy it.
Doug said your toilet's gonna hate you.
No, I don't wreck toilets. I don't do that. But
You
no,
never
hey,
know. We'll find out tomorrow.
oh, I got a little hiccup.
What's up, Nate?
So,
Now, BD, what pepper was that?
chocolate habanero.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't talk too much, BD. Keep the fire in.
Ride it out.
Ride it out.
Funny shit.
Yeah, that was that. That was that chocolate habanero.
That was the flavor.
It was good. The flavor was kind of a little bit bitter, really smoky, a little bit floral.
It might have been not fully ripe, is where the bitterness came from.
No, it was on there. It was right.
Well, I mean the inside, like I don't know, maybe it was just that lighting, but I agree with Batman. That like looked, it kind of looked like green on like the inside of like the sentence.
Ooh. I got that hot breath right now.
But those are good peppers. I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same one I put in my chicken ranch salad the other day.
Yo, what's up? Shaping for life. All right, guys. Time to close off for me.
Well, we're not too far behind you, man. I've been up since 5, so
Yeah,
I'm
I got something going tomorrow morning. I gotta get up early too.
yeah, I need to make a video in the morning.
All right. Yeah, Rob, BD, Charles, and Rev. Have a good night, guys.
Man,
Everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching us, and
thanks for moderating the chat too, Batman.
what chat? Forgot all about that.
See you, Batman.
Later, Batman.
Later, Batman.
No, it's a good. It's a good pepper. I can still feel a little bit of the burn, but it's good.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I would have done it at 1 o'clock my time.
I know.
Hey, thanks, Doug. Hey, Doug said, "Well done." Cemetery said it tasted like chocolate. Hey, that would be a really good pepper for fire roasted salsa. It already has a smoky taste to it.
I don't know if it actually tastes like chocolate though.
No way.
That's just like why I don't understand this lemon starburst. Why doesn't it taste like lemon?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of idiot would have said that. It did kind of taste lemony, but
That pepper's awesome. I really love that pepper.
Yeah, I got a couple of them sitting right here. This is the one, like, really nice looking one that I picked earlier today. That's got like a nice point on it. It's not the 100% perfect pheno, but it is like pretty much there. And then I've got this other one that's kind of like squash looking. That I mean, it looks cool, but
it did kind of taste like a star, and it did kind of taste like a burst, though.
But was it lemony?
A little bit more burst and star flavor, but it kind of had like a citrus.
Hey, the burp burned more than I was eating it.
Yep.
the lemon part, I think, is more just the color, because I don't think that I've ever seen, out of all the different varieties of yellow peppers I've ever seen, I don't think I've ever seen one that has this bright, light yellow shade that it does. Nothing else has that color.
Well, I could tell you for a fact that the Sriracha pumpkin does not taste like pumpkin. The lemon starburst does not taste like lemon.
Or Starburst candy.
or a Starburst.
Hey, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. I'm not gonna eat the other half, that's for sure. Man. That probably messed me up.
Probably wise.
Another good one to add into that is a Sugar Rush Peach. It tastes like peach.
Yeah, that one doesn't taste like peach either.
No,
No.
that's
Brad, you
peach.
can't even stretch that. It does not taste like peach.
It's just
no, but it looks like peach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called that, but it doesn't taste like peach.
Yeah. No, I was kind of hoping it would taste like peach, but nah, I'll concede that. It looks like peach, but doesn't taste like peach.
I could tell you
Tastes
also.
good.
I could tell you also a Bohemian goat doesn't taste like goat.
No goat, no goat,
No go for you.
Not any goat that I've.
no goat, no goat.
Nah, but it does taste pretty good.
Which one?
Well, I was gonna say the Bahamian goat, but I've only had Bahamian goat powder, so I can't say for sure what a Bahamian goat tastes like.
They're good.
I hate to say I know what it tastes like when I only had the powder. I know it's similar, but I would rather have the pod, and then I could say what it tastes like.
Yeah, I guess I'm about ready to call it a night.
Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep.
I'm surprised I lasted this long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty close.
About 26 minutes ago, I realized how tired I was.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty close, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna go ahead and take me over the edge. So.
You don't want to fall asleep on the couch.
Oh, I've done that before.
Super chat's open all night.
Yeah.
Well, I guess since we're like going to close it up, I mean, like I said, if you didn't see on my channel last night, we're going to do me, Rob, and Beatty are doing our own live stream on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, starting on the 29th. That's not to say that we might pop in and do an impromptu one between that time, somewhere between tomorrow and the next Sunday. It won't be tomorrow. I work tomorrow night, but still, we might do another one here or there just to keep getting that feel of the live stream, and then start it on the 29th, so a week from this upcoming Sunday. So definitely check that out. It's going to be on my channel, Charles P. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also have another Pepper Jungle update tomorrow as well to see if a big fat guy Sasquatch can make it through pepper plants. So that'd be another video to watch to see if I can actually make it through there.
And if you want Charles to actually have a live stream go live on Sunday night as a test run this Sunday, make sure you go to his channel and give him tons of thumbs up and leave comments saying that you want that to happen.
Yeah.
I'll probably still be up for a little bit. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, you will be. Well, sweet. Here's to that. But anyway, Rob, tell us where you can find you.
You can find me on Google Plus until I get any content on my YouTube, which apparently I'm dropping subscribers like flies because I don't have any content. But, one of these days I'll get around to that. And otherwise, I'm on the PLC and on Google Plus on my own public page, just under my name. And that's where I be.
Yeah, message him on Hangouts and make sure you give him a lot of flack because we know that he's always doing a bunch of fishing and a lot of people like watching fishing videos and he does a lot of fishing, yet no videos. Just saying.
And then
both posts would come in handy. I might end up getting one eventually. But I gotta get a computer and stuff I've been wanting to do that for a while. Though. One of these days.
And then BD, where can we find you?
Online. I'm joking.
Very good answer.
Hey, hey, I'm joking. Yeah, you can find me in the Pepper Lover community. Hopefully, I'll have some new videos coming out. Me, Rob, and Charles got a new show coming out Sunday. We're gonna be trying it out. Everyone, check it out. And that's it for right now.
And give tons of thumbs up. No thumbs down. Only thumbs up. But also, they can find you on the Pepper Lovers Marketplace or Pepper Lovers. You're not. Are you on Pepper Lovers Marketplace too?
Who, me?
Well, everybody. I know Charles is. Rob, Beatty, are you both on Pepper Lovers Marketplace?
I'm not on it. I mean, I'm like a member of that I haven't posted anything as of yet. I may at some point later in the season.
So if you want Reaper seeds, check out Blumberg on Pepper Lovers Marketplace, right?
I don't know if I'm in it. It's more of like I'm the Reaper fairy. I'm just going to distribute Reapers to those who need them. So they have to fear the evil Reaper, because I've seen that before.
And I do have stuff on the marketplace, so still have some hot sauces for sale. So.
They are awesome. I can attest to that. And so can Blumberg.
Yes.
Yeah. They're really good. I have the Strawberry Fury and what was the other one? I had the first batch of it.
The Just Peachy?
Yeah, the Just Peachy.
Yeah.
The first batch.
I think I've had every single one, and they're all amazing, and they never last. I just go through them. It doesn't matter what flavor it is, it always amazes me. It's just like perfect.
So push Rob Blumberg to get on the Peppermint Lover Marketplace to sell his Reaper seeds.
And onto the YouTube to make videos.
And on the Tube to you to make some videos.
And push JDS to make his pepper garden update video.
Yeah, JDS, make a pepper garden update. I'm making one tomorrow.
Yeah, hey JDS, man, post that video, man.
I guess I can start the $1 Reaper Foundation, and I can just post in the PLC and tell people that if they mail me a dollar bill in the mail, I'll send them Reaper.
To be perfectly honest, it costs more than that, or more or less, I don't know, to actually ship it. So you got to have a little buffer in there so you can actually get a little kickback for yourself.
Yeah, $3.
They're like 41 cents or
$3.44 for the
There
price
you go.
of the stamp and $3.
For what? The envelope, the padded envelope, or the
Padded envelope? You can send in a regular envelope.
Yeah, that's what I do.
With some napkins or something.
I put some bubble wrap in it.
Yeah, you could do that too.
There you go. So
Hey, it all depends on who you get at the post office. Sometimes they want to charge you a lot. But I was telling Rob, I sent seeds to Canada, to Alberta pepper, for like $1.50, and then I sent seeds to Colorado, and the lady charged me like $3 or $4. It was crazy.
And Cemetery, yeah, we didn't know you were a chili head because you don't have content on your channel. If you had content, then
somebody told me he does insane stuff.
No, he does. Hey, Cemetery watches pepper reviews. He watches hot sauce reviews.
I do the same, but I wouldn't call myself a chili head. I guess I could be considered that, but make some videos, man. By all means, I'll watch them. I know I will drive traffic your way. So, and Weave's World, what's going on, man? Glad to see you here.
We're about to wrap it up, actually, Weave's World.
Yeah, we're closing it up. Petey was about to talk about all the awesome videos that he's about to make.
Man, I'm about to make so many. 1,000 of them.
And he's gonna lay down some tracks with them as well.
Dude, I'm gonna collaborate with Crazy Kimberlin on some beats and stuff. Maybe put those in the background.
I'm pretty sure you can make that happen.
That'd be awesome.
Absolutely. And if you think that's a great idea, give a thumbs up and go to his channel. And you even have content over there, Beatty?
I got some old ones from I entered some beat competitions, but nothing with peppers yet.
I think that the competition is what gave Batman the idea of for his ethnicity.
Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
And Weave's World, I don't know. We talk about anything that we feel like talking about. Usually we're talking about hot peppers, super hot peppers, growing, any kind of growing whatsoever, all kind of stuff.
Haters, thumb down, bandits, those type of things.
And there's lots of things that come up.
Oh, LED light strips for the back of your truck, those type of things.
Yeah. Replacing an EGR valve in an 06 Dodge Ram Hemi 5.7 liter.
Hey, this is a live stream about other people's live streams that watch other people's live streams, and we talk about other live streams on this live stream.
And promote other people's live streams.
See, look at that flow, man. He's already flowing.
The full circle.
Yeah, so we do all kind of things. But anyway, I got to throw it back to Beady Beats. Thanks, Weaves World. I got to throw it back to Beady Beats because I think we cut you off. You were saying where we can find you.
You can find me in the Pepper Lovers community, Google Plus, YouTube, SoundCloud, anything. Graphic design, hit me up. Peppers, whatever music, hit me up.
Fabric pots.
No.
Fabric pods, deep water culture, cracky, all that fun stuff. And Weaves World said, hit you back. I'll definitely be back. Might even bring some friends. I'd appreciate it, man. That'd be awesome because we would support you and your friends. But anybody else got anything else they want to go ahead and say?
99, don't let the big buds bite.
Good advice.
What he said.
All right. Well, that was it, man. That was another long live. Man, it was a long live stream. And we were live. And you guys were here. You guys loved it. We loved that you were here. We had a great time. And so did you. So we will catch you on the next live stream. So till then, later on.
Bye.